Okay.
Okay, and I think we're recording.
Yippee!
Are we switching character sheets this session?
This candy will
Yeah.
you
Shut
the
fuck
up.
Surprise,
No!
surprise.
Don't
the
you dare
person
touch my
that
sheet.
you are dressed
God.
as is now the character for the session.
Hello.
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Hello, bartender. How are you? This is me, Sarah.
You know, Amanda, I'm really glad I didn't send that to Cole.
For
I
the
just
group.
sent it to you.
For those listening in
What?
and the recording's
Nothing.
sake, we all dressed
Fuck
up
you.
like
Evil
someone
DM
else in the
idea.
party, and
Oh,
no,
okay.
with no
Well,
prompting. No one
Don't you
overlaps.
want
No one
to
doubles
tell me?
up. Gus is dressed up as
No,
Samus
I'm
right
afraid.
now in a very shitty,
It was
poorly
evil
done
enough.
one. Gus just went for yellow colors.
It was evil enough that
He's
Gaga
dressed up
sent
as,
me a response
Lila right
message
now.
that said, I'd be terrified
Very
to have you
nice.
as my DM.
Amanda is dressed up as Umbra, that bitch.
Whoa.
Well, let me have the top bunk. I'm dressed up as Ace. I had to.
I'm too scared of heights, so I can't have the top bunk.
Why did they say that?
Session 4
Right now.
recap? Question mark? I wrote good food, smiley face, good wine, smiley face, as
Oh,
in
at
what
the
Dr.
doctor's house.
Benji gave us.
Oh yeah, Dr. Ben. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get back to my notes too in case you missed something.
But yeah, he has a research contract with the council looking into these yellow crystals they found.
The piss crystals.
The piss crystals.
True.
Also called end essence, but I like piss crystals a little
Same,
bit
that's what I
better.
said.
I worked so hard on a cool name.
And it is cool, but
Honestly, yeah,
but
when you throw the
consider
words together.
piss.
Well, I didn't think about it like that.
Exactly.
Sorry. It's not piss crystal. It's fucking evanescence.
Yeah.
Evanescence, the band.
Yeah. But these crystals were only found like after the fall. And so his job is to just research the properties of it and like the functions and applications of these crystals. But we need to go pick up the package of them from a guy named Gideon Jarvis in Wessynd, who runs an underground nightclub called After Effects under the Fane building. And then Umbra's like, hey Lila, should we tell him about him visiting us in the future? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You are!
Oh yeah, what's up?
The cherry flavor in this is bad.
I
It tastes like jelly cough syrup.
You are
Oh, Gus will love that. Give that to him.
love cough syrup.
Give that to him, he loves cough syrup.
God, I wish they made
Um,
everything codeine flavored.
Jesus
yeah.
There's something
Yeah.
wrong with you.
Yeah.
We knew that already.
But yeah, basically we tell him we saw him twice from the future, and we did not roll well
Sorry,
on
No,
just-
we just
we
like
just-
shit.
persuasion. And so he kind of thinks we're crazy, but
A
not
little
like
bit.
too crazy to deliver get the package.
He definitely thinks we are mentally unwell.
He's only
Yeah.
slightly concerned.
I remember Lila just being like, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
Lila
fine.
doesn't give a shit.
As long as he keeps giving us wine, it's fine.
Fine, it's fine.
Wine is fine. We get 1,500 gold upon the return package. And the crystals produce a shit ton of energy. That was just background about him. He used to be poor, but went to school.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
He did start from the bottom.
Yeah.
I legit-
He is in fact here.
Those aren't dice. I thought you dumped in like little like flake chips. You're eating that out of your dice tray, bro.
Yeah,
It's a great
let her have fun. That's enrichment time for her.
Like, have
All
you
fucking
cleaned?
day.
When's the last time
This
you
is
cleaned
the-
your dice tray?
This is the one time of the week we
When's
let
the last
her
time you
have
cleaned
it.
your dice?
Yeah.
Why would I
Never
need to
on
clean?
both counts.
I wash my hands so good when I'm here.
Yeah, I know, Richard Fish.
When you're here in your home.
Yeah. It's a hit or miss if I'm at work.
Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
great.
But yeah, we were heading out for Wessynd, and then we got run up on by a bigger ship that we outran after getting
frigate.
shot a couple times. It's
Which
a
we
3-day
outran just in time.
just in time. Yeah, it's a 3-day trip. Lila and Sodavis have a moment where Lila just lets Sodavis talk about the stars because she's like, oh, I guess I should be normal and talk to people.
Trying to earn Thomas's trust some more.
Damn, it really is just Sodomus against the world sometimes.
And then also attempts to ask about Sodavis' family, to which Sodavis once again goes, family!
I don't want to
Okay.
talk about it.
Artie and Artie pulls up on Ace and is like, your aunt is a bitch,
And she's my sister.
and she's my sister, and I hate her. And I'll do what you want if you erase my debt and kill her. And Ace was like, fair enough. Mav overheard, but waited a day to tell me because he was waiting for tell Lila, because he was waiting to see if Artie would tell her himself. Let's see here.
Wait, Mav is a guy?
Yeah. Well, then there's also the broad.
Yeah,
There's also Charlotte.
There's two
Charlotte's
ghosts.
No, this whole time I thought both ghosts were female, and that Mav was just like the buff one.
The butch one? No, that's why I said. That's why I said. That's why
I just thought she was butch.
we talked about how Charlotte didn't like Matt for a while because he was a man.
I missed that.
You just tuned out.
And he went, oh yeah, because she has bad experiences with men. And Lila's like, you mean her husband who
Oh, I thought that
fucking
was
killed
just
her?
about the sex part.
No.
I was not paying attention, clearly.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Continue.
See?
Oh wait, that doesn't count. I didn't pick it up.
You.
Whoa. What are we rolling right now?
I rolled a C and a
The
U.
letter die.
Yes! Fucking yes! God damn!
Holy shit!
Good session. Good
I
session.
rolled five!
Everybody go home! We rolled cum! Cole rolled cum!
It only took like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It only took a year and a half of rolling and I did come.
I'm losing my mind.
Last session I rolled 2 nat 20s on a disadvantage roll, and this session I roll cum. I'm just God.
Does this bode good or bad for us?
Bad. But
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Yeah. Then we went to Wessynd, and then we
We're just
went.
not gonna explain that to the people who can't see what
Oh,
happened.
we-
Tim is texting me right now.
So we have a dice that has some letters on it. 3 of which are C, U, and M, and we've been trying to roll cum for over a year.
The closest we got was C-U-U-M.
Yeah.
Coom.
So close. But yeah, then we went to After Effect and got our shit, and then we started a fight club. And Umbra won Fight Club.
Number
It was-
one.
The worst fight anybody's ever watched because it's just a black sphere running up to somebody, running over to another part of the arena.
And as you leave the last person, they're just on the floor.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is
great.
baller as fuck, in my opinion.
Oh,
think
hey, we
they
gotta
would've-
take a group picture at the end.
Okay.
Sure.
First of all, I think it'd be very fun if we went around and shared a definite canon fact about the character you're dressed as. Gus, do you want to start?
No, no.
Sadovus
Hey,
is
I want you to know there's a sniper set up across the way.
scared of heights, and that's why they can't sleep on the top bunk, but they are in denial about it, and that's why they keep trying to get it, but they are too scared to sleep on the
Or
top
they don't
bunk.
know yet.
It's canon now.
Jesus fucking Christ. look at you.
Oh, if we're gonna do fears.
Anybody else want to do a fun fact?
Lila has an irrational fear of butterflies.
Lucky for her, there's only one butterfly left in this world.
That's why why has it survived?
American
Yeah,
Acid.
that's what it is.
What the fuck is this?
You leave that butterfly alone. Okay, Ace.
Oh no.
Ace is afraid of emotional intimacy.
No.
You knew that one.
That's not a secret though. Wait, I have to think of a different one now.
No, you lost.
Actually,
it, yeah.
here's my Ace fact. Ace is the place where the helpful hardware folk go.
Yeah,
Helpful
there's no
hardware.
ghost.
Ace is the place.
Ace is just waiting to whip out the utility belt full of tools
Yeah.
to fix like a hole in the wall or some shit.
Sorry, I'm eating a haichu. Umbra's allergic to bananas.
Yes.
Can never be a minion.
Damn.
Damn!
Damn.
That's brutal.
So we had a fight going on, but obviously others were doing stuff while the fight was going on because not everybody was there. I do think, actually, canonically, you were watching the whole time and was,
Yeah.
like, cheering and...
Yeah. But I had
shit.
an idea if you wanted me to do something, like, quick, like, early in the fight, but...
Also, if it's something that would only be able to happen during the fight, then yes, but I feel we have plenty of time, like, after the fight, if you
Okay.
want to do something. Like, you totally don't have to do anything right now.
Cool.
But I know that Sodavis,
Yes.
you were heading over to those two gentlemen at the hookah bar.
Who knew something about Umbra. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's weird, and everyone else is fucking distracted as shit. Let's go check that out.
Yeah, so you begin like making your way through the crowd, and as you get to
Ace, is he him today? Sorry.
Okay.
There was a question.
And as you sort of like it takes a little bit, but eventually as you get to like the edge of the crowd watching the fight, like most people have gone to do that, so it's pretty thinned out. You do feel actually you don't feel you hear a voice next to you as you sort of make your way over to these two men at the hookah bar. Bit of advice for you, Sodavis, and you turn and you see that the Wanderer is there, just like appears. The two people you're about to talk to are very dangerous for a lot of reasons, and my piece of advice: don't look at their eyes, watch their face, and then disappears.
Can someone remind me who the Wanderer is?
Benji.
Oh,
Benji
Benji.
Sway.
Benji,
It's like
but
the,
doesn't really.
Oh, the future
like,
version.
Yeah, the like future.
Do we
version.
just have like omniscient friend to pop up and guide us?
Well, he's also wearing like a really low cut jeans, and he's got like a lot of like pubes showing.
Yeah, so.
Okay,
So he's
sure.
part of the
And
club.
he's kind of bad for it, but like, but that's like besides this whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this will constitute as the help action for the first like perception roll you make on them when you choose to do that. Now, I'm gonna say you can choose to do that as you're walking up, or you can choose to do that while you're.
Oh, walking up, because that's gonna determine how this is gonna go.
Alright, make a perception with advantage for me.
Ooh, I do be perceiving. Okay. 18?
18.
Okay, you perceive?
I perceive?
Maybe.
I'm gonna make two. Call them sleight of hand checks. That's not. Okay.
Sing to me.
No, he's flicking his.
As you're walking up, as you're walking up, you look at these two men who are sort of like leaned over talking to each other, apparently not at all interested in the fight that's going on. You see, most people, even if they're at the edge, are like watching as people are like cheering as Artie getting the shit beat out of him by Meat Sack.
Poor artist. Poor Artie.
And you're looking at them talking, and you don't really notice anything. But then you remember, like, don't look at their eyes, look at their faces. And you look at their faces, and you notice that one of them, who's just talking and doesn't seem to react as this happens, but just, like, underneath the skin,
Gross.
like, a wiggling, what looks like a wiggling worm just, like, goes up under the skin, like, up his neck, and then disappears. So a weird, like, under the skin wiggle.
The Wiggles?
Yeah.
Not the fucking Wiggles.
So yeah, you notice that there's definitely something weird with these two that are here for Umbra.
Alright, cool. So I assume are they smoking a hookah right now? Or
Oh yeah, they're like smoking, but also like they seem like pretty close in conversation right now.
I guess I'll kind of walk up generally around the same area and just where there's a free space to sit around the hookah. Be like, is this seat taken?
Riz?
I'm gonna say persuasion with disadvantage.
Yeah, they are kind of embroiled in their conversation.
I know, right? They're just
This look nothing.
yeah.
That's an 11.
What am I eating? It's nothing.
I do not be persuading.
Both of them look up at you, and you see
I'm scared
an
about
orc
the
and a
other ones,
human, and they both look up at you, and the orc's like,
The yellows.
"Do I know you?"
Not at all.
So then, fuck off.
That's no way to make friends.
They look at each other, and the human's like, Does it look like we're trying to make friends here?
You're at the club. It's a social event.
You're interrupting a private conversation.
Alright, I can see when I'm not wanted. I'll leave. I will actually back off then.
Okay.
But, I guess, what should I roll if I want to, like, try to observe from a distance and not be noticed? Stealth?
Say stealth.
I want to hear
I'm
their
gonna say,
conversation.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Mhm.
if you go out into the crowd and are just like watching them.
Oh, that's like, I'm gonna post up somewhere nearby, maybe out of sight. I don't need to necessarily watch them. I need
Okay.
to hear them.
Hear them. I'm gonna say if you want to hear them, you're gonna have to beat what's called a. Actually, I feel like if you're gonna hear them, they're both gonna get like those perception rolls since they do know that you are at
Okay.
least nearby.
I guess I could try and sit down in a different smoking circle.
So that is
That's
one who gets a 17, and one who gets a 5. So you have to beat a 17. If I get
Oh
that
my
dice back
god!
Let's go.
We already know that Sadavis is not the most
Mama needs a new
charismatic.
pair of shoes.
Oh my god, do you have guidance for yourself?
That's a nat 20!
Oh yeah, it is.
You stand up on their table.
And we got a
Listen,
call. We
they
got a
don't
nat
notice.
20. What's
We
next?
we got nat 20!
What a treat.
What a little treat.
absolute treat.
So,
Okay,
I mean, like-
20.
I mean, like, I can
Um,
see if a different hookah circle is feeling more friendly and sit down with them.
Roll.
Really sell it that I'm just looking for a place to smoke.
I'm gonna say on a nat 20, you immediately like walk out of this hookah like spot, realize that on the it's like a booth sort of thing built
Yeah.
into the wall, and on the actual like walls that are out a little bit are these massive like draping curtains. You realize I can just step behind one of those and pretty much be unnoticeable. So you just like slip behind and are literally less than like 2 feet away from them talking. You can hear everything at like perfect volume.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Sorry, give me a quick second here. They begin. I guess to go back into their conversation. You hear the orc go. I mean, we probably need to figure out why he's here in the first place. There's only one reason that he would come to the city. And I feel like on a nat 20 you can infer who they're talking about here. And I think the human responds with, well, honestly, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't, like, seek out his mom. Like, obviously that's the only reason that he would be here. I think we just need to follow and then report anything we hear or see Skamos directly.
Say that again? Skamos?
Skamos. Roll me a history or history. Roll me a history.
Straight.
Yeah.
That's +0, so whatever we got on the die. That's a 12.
12. You've heard the name before. It's the name of somebody important in Onyx. Like, you're not quite sure what position they hold, but you feel like you remember like the times that you did work with your parents and your family. Like that name was brought up before as like an important person in the city. And I do think they start talking and they start like theorizing, but really you get the gist. They are here to watch Umbra. Umbra is apparently here to meet his mother, and that like for some reason these movements would need to be reported to somebody really important in Onyx.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Do they continue discussing anything along that line, or?
I'm gonna say I think they kind of just go around in circles. I do think that's like all you really get there.
Okay, I mean, I did watch at least I watched at least the very end of the fight.
Yeah, so I think after a little bit you head over and you see Umbra just like KOing people. Or, correction, you see a black cloud just like floating around KOing people.
The only one unaccounted for is Umbra, so it's gotta be them.
Yeah. I think while you're over there, sort of going back to the fight here, so Lila, you have like Mac on one side and Charlotte on the left, and they are sort of like all looking down at Artie fully fighting Waylon and honestly kicking his ass.
That's my boy.
Yeah, no, like I think. What am I trying to say here? I'm brain dead. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Mac's like. I feel like honestly we can take full credit for this, right?
Yeah, you know, they're doing really well here. Maybe I could be a little bit of a manager for Artie and Umbra if they want to do this again.
Do you mean like manager for like their future fighting careers?
Yeah.
Or I feel like
I know
Artie
where
would
the-
probably say yes to that.
I know
don't
where the
about
fight clubs
Umbra.
No?
I suppose. I feel like the Thieves Guild probably has some version of Fight Club.
Actually, or they at least know where they are.
Or yeah, like know where they are. I mean, I feel like that's that's up to them, I suppose. But
Well, yeah, I'll just give them the idea. If they want to make more money, they can make more money.
I think Mac sort of like
Math.
Mav, sorry.
Mac? Mac's our favorite
Mac
jump scare?
pops in. Mav
Hey, listen,
like
listen,
looks
they should
into
have
the
that, like,
ring.
dimension travel
Seeing
thing.
as they like as Artie knocks Waylon out and everybody's
I
fucking
erupt
cheering.
into cheers.
And then I feel like the three of you quiet down as fucking Meat Sack like runs over and starts absolutely
I go-
goddamn destroying Artie.
I go, no!
Okay, I feel like we shouldn't take responsibility for this one. This is definitely a skill
The first
issue
one
on
was
his
good.
part.
The first one was fun.
Ooh,
Someone's
fire alarm.
The fire alarms are very, very finicky in this place. But
But they're effective.
I did
Yeah.
have an idea of like a quick sending stone.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to send in some king.
Okay.
Be like, hey, do you have any contacts with Gideon Jarvis or have any interest in having contacts with him?
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, sometimes he reaches out to us for, like, jobs and shit. I've assigned people to him, and you know that, like, Waylon was assigned as a bodyguard to Gideon, but honestly, he seemed pretty uninterested in, like, connecting more than basic stuff.
Okay, that's good to know so I don't approach him.
You can try. I mean, you never know if he'll say yes to you.
Do you know what he has his toes dipped into, per se?
As far as I know,
You
everything.
can dip it?
What?
As far as I know, everything. Like, Wessynd is like his city kind of shit.
And has he tried to expand outward?
Not that I know of.
Okay, do you think he'd take kindly to Lucero's trying to expand to Wessynd?
Wait, ask that again? Or-
Do you think he would take kindly to the Lucero's trying to expand?
I don't think he'd take too kindly to anybody trying to expand, but hey, who knows? Maybe you can convince him for a partnership or something.
I want one of these clubs in our city.
I mean, I've heard of God, what's this club called?
The After Effect.
After Effect? Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's sick as hell.
I've never been there actually. I should make a trip out there when I get the chance.
Yeah, you can watch Waylon get all dressed up and then get his shit rocked in a ring.
So you saw Waylon.
Yeah, Artie kicked the shit out of him.
Good kid.
Good kid. Okay, that's all.
Are you done talking to the people in your head, or?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose. Mav and Charlotte, who are both standing next to you, fizzle out of existence. It's different from when they disappear. It's like they were mid-sentence and then just fizzle out.
I think she immediately gets very, very concerned.
Can you make a perception for me, please?
That is going to be a... Do I have... Yeah. 25.
25. Time does not slow around you, but it seems as though sound does, as the loud roar of the crowd dies down into a very quiet whisper, and the punches and magic that is being like thrown and slung around, you seem to not be able to hear them anymore, as everything around you quiets down to the level of a library. Floating past the sort of like fence that is between you and the ring, floating above the arena in the center, is the shape of, looks like a masculine figure, but you look at his face and you know when if someone like scrapes a photo with a quarter, the white lines are sort of scratched out, this figure's face is entirely scratched out, as though it's just not there. You can't see a face with him. What do you do?
No one else. I look around. No one else seems to.
It's just you.
I guess does he feel very, like he's looking at me, like he wants my attention, or is he just there?
Insight.
That is going to be a 17.
This man begins to float towards you, and you feel as though he has an intent of malice. As he floats and passes through the gate, you hear a voice in your head. Neil. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, DC 20?
Okay, that is going to... Wisdom, that's going to be a 22.
You feel an immense amount of weight on your knees as this word of command takes near control of your body, and you like waver but hold strong. Somehow this thing had almost controlled you to kneel down. It is less than a foot in front of you, this like scratched out face sort of like morphing around, still unable to see anything, as it reaches out towards you.
I'm gonna back up like a step or two. Say, stop. What do you want?
Quick as a flash, it moves forward, right like an inch away from you. Its scratched out face next to yours leans into your ear and simply says, "Reborn. Reborn." The music starts bumping.
Goblins looks traumatized.
Yeah, Lila looks traumatized.
I can just imagine
This
when Ace
figure
comes back up.
disappears.
Limping.
Mav and Charlotte return, and Mav like fully finishes his sentence of like, yeah, and just like probably we gotta teach you. What the fuck are you doing back there? Because you're taking a couple steps back.
I think I run to Charlotte, like right into her, like to hug her.
I mean,
in a sense, like
in a sense, yeah.
like
The best that you can,
I
anyway.
thought you guys were gone. You were gone. You weren't there with me. There was
What?
There's a man. You guys fizzled out, and there's a man and he was just a dark figure and a scratched out face, and
What do you mean? We've been here the whole time.
no, he came towards me, and he told me to kneel, and I almost couldn't control my body. And I asked him what he wanted, and he said reborn. And I don't think it's a good thing if he's reborn.
Hey, are you okay?
I don't know. That's never happened to me before.
You said we, fizzled out?
You fizzled out, you weren't there. Everything was so quiet.
I mean, I don't think that's... How does that happen? That's not possible. We can't just go away. You see us. We're here.
I know. I don't know how you went away.
Okay, this sounds like something we should figure out. Just
yeah.
gonna put that out there.
I'm gonna be sick, I think. No, I'm fine.
And you hear the crowd roar as Umbra fucking after a bit of a back and forth, wipes
Reborn.
Meat Sack to the floor. And then I do think we needed to roll for, because you did take a nat 20 hit, so we do need to roll that.
10 and 2.
Let's see. 10. One of Meat Sack's hits on you. I'm gonna say he did one of his hits on you. You felt these sort of part of a rib, your rib cage, literally sink in a little bit as a couple of ribs crack.
Bro, gotta cry. You're
You
starting to
have
collapse.
an external chest injury.
He's fine.
Your max health is decreased by 10 for 2 weeks.
She claps.
But you did get $2,000,
Yeah.
which I honestly feels worth it to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend this all at the pussy store.
Hell yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, so yeah, those who were in the fight pit, you are sort of brought back to. I feel like even though Ace got pretty fucked at the beginning of that, people still do cheer, and as you are brought out, still are hitting you on the back and stuff. Probably a little bit less than others, but you still had the guts to go in there, and it seems like people generally respect that. So you still get
I'm because I'm assuming one of them didn't notice and smacked the burn on my shoulder.
Yeah, you've got some injuries that as people are fucking smacking you and giving you high fives and stuff sends pain reverberations through your body. Yeah, so the fight's over. People have been investigated. Weird shit's happened. But tomorrow morning is when your ship is going to be repaired. I think we decided last time leaving by at least noon the next day to be able to get back on time. And that does mean that you have tonight. I know that there are a lot of people who have things that they wanted to do while they were in the city. And I do think nighttime is probably going to be the best time for all of those various things that I have been told about. So I will leave it open to you. I will leave it open to y'all if there are things that you wanted to do.
I guess first thing would be to reunite with the group.
Yeah. No, it's just I'll heal the Uchi Aois that can be healed, but some of them you just gotta
I
fucking
will
deal with.
probably talk to William about things
Okay.
How much healing do I get? Because I was at 0. Well, yeah, I was at 0.
Honestly.
And you get brought back to 1 at
Right.
least the start.
I'm not gonna be able to heal you all the way.
No.
You probably have to take a
I
little
do
bit of
think
a
the
short
only
rest.
health potions that you get from people are shots. And while that helps in some ways, it doesn't help with hit points.
One people.
I thought you were about to say 1 hit point per shot, and I was like, fucking bet. I'll
Wait a
roll.
minute.
No,
I'll
it's
roll
lean.
Constitution.
It's lean. It's medicine with.
Jesus.
I mean, I'd be willing to roll Constitution to see how many shots I can take.
Absolutely, go for it. So you just head straight to the bar, and I feel like you all meet at the bar with this like gentlemanly spider. Yes, good show out there. Good show, fisticuffs. Good job. Shot on the house for both of you. Also, are you old enough? Pointing to Artie.
Technically.
I am tonight. While he's like fucking beat up.
That is great.
He's like, fuck it, and hands Artie a shot as well.
Good job, Artie. You too. Both of you.
I got him. I got the guy. Who is that, by the way?
Yeah, who was that?
My ex-boyfriend.
Oh!
Oh. So
So
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a piece of shit is he?
What is 10?
The person who gave us Neverend, I guess?
killed your dad.
Well, then he'd be over. I'm gonna say probably a 6, 7?
Ooh,
6?
that's pretty high.
On the killed your dad scale?
Not killed my dad.
Oh.
On the never end scale, 6.
That's still pretty high.
That is
I'm gonna
very
say
high,
6.
yeah.
Okay. Alright.
5
Okay, well, I'm
maybe,
glad
I guess.
knocked
I
his
don't know.
ass out then.
Yeah.
Do we need to go teach this guy a lesson, or?
Already
I think
did.
I already might have
Yeah,
done
you
that.
did.
I do have to go speak with him.
He was beaten up by an 18-year-old, so
That's
I
true.
feel like he might have taken a
Yes.
might have taken a bit of an L there.
Funny thing is, son of us is not that much older than Artie. like a year.
Lila will also take a shot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I was
So
just
we-
feeling left out, so they will also take a
Do we
shot.
all have places to be tonight?
I have to go. Yeah. I have to talk to you guys on the ship.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
She just kind of stares off for a moment.
Do you need someone to stay here?
No.
Like, I'm not saying that we have to be within earshot. I'm just saying we could stick around if necessary.
It'll be fine.
At least from what I know that you, Sadavis, I didn't have anything that I could think of like things that you would technically do here. I know that.
Well, I mean, I know that Umbra's probably gonna do something.
Oh, you do know that Umbra's probably gonna go do something
Yeah.
and is going to have a tale of 2 people while he goes to do it.
Which is why I'm probably gonna try and tail the tails.
You're not gonna warn Umbra first? Alright.
I mean, if I can catch Umbra, it depends. I'm trying to do it discreet-like. Maybe he doesn't want this shit aired.
And then just like knowing
Sending stones
sort of the expectations for Lila and Ace, I assume that you two would probably want to try and do some sort of like connection building.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can do or don't do that in your own. I just know like both of your like bosses were like, we need results, and
Yup.
I guess technically Umbra as well was expected to get some sort of
Yeah, so I kind of had like 2 things.
working for other people.
everybody but Sadavis has
Yes, I can get to
expectations
this
for while
city
they're
of
in
the day.
town.
Sadavis is just there for the good
You
times.
started it.
God, this music's good.
All of
Put
these
on
places
hollow
have their
people.
own council, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this city, every city after the reconnecting and sort of like ending the dark times and all of the like failing governments that were in each city, it was found that this like democratically elected council of
Oh,
5 worked the best, and so they just modeled that in each city. So every single city has the same number of council members who represent the same groups of people. So yeah, power structure is very, very similar.
Okay. Could I go over and talk to Waylon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't go back to him.
I can assure you it's
girl.
something different.
Mhm.
Although if that happens, I will be making Lila make a wisdom saving throw.
No!
I'm sorry.
Don't do it! I'll hit you over the head with a frying pan.
It's her.
Nah, you're not safe though. I would hit you over the head with a frying pan.
No. No. Okay. But no, I do approach him. And I say, so what was I gonna say? So you're gonna try not to hurt my voice too much? Is that it?
Voice.
Because he has mentioned, I'll try not to rough them up too much, like in the fight.
Oh, that's right. He tried.
I'm gonna say he is at like the sort of bottom of Gideon's like carpet throne, and Gideon is like watching and listening intently to the drama that is hopefully about to unfold from his perspective. Is there a reason you're over here, or are you just gonna?
Yes, I'm on business. That's why I'm here.
Okay, what do you want?
I want to know what connections you've made for Kane here.
I'm just
If any.
a bodyguard for Gideon,
Do you
and that's
have-
about all Gideon would allow.
Do you have any information for me?
And why would I share that with you?
Because we work for the same guy?
Yeah, but we're both trying to impress the same guy. There's a difference.
I forgot how annoying you can be.
Touche.
Okay. Well, this was a dead end, but I suppose I can always go explore myself.
I love when people talk about me while I'm here, right here. It's amazing. You see, like, Gideon, you two totally just talked about, like,
Yeah.
what are your connections with Gideon? And he's just
Oh,
like,
just in the city I meant.
oh yeah, no, but like,
Yeah.
you both were talking about him. He's just like sitting there.
Yeah. Sorry, You know
Don't
how
worry
is
about
with
it.
Exes.
Forgiven. All's forgiven. You gave him the
plot
juice.
has thickened. Tell me more. Tell me
You
everything.
do want to hear everything.
Oh, absolutely, I
Okay,
do.
well, just be cautious. Don't leave anything of value out around Wessynd. Because you'll go to bed and wake up with all of your shit gone in the morning, and he won't even contact you for months.
Waylon, you little bastard.
After telling me he loves me for months.
Give me an insight.
I want this insight so bad. I am.
Me too.
Wait, no, did I? I'm kind of already. Hold on. Yeah. 22!
Huh?
You see, as you're saying this, Waylon genuinely looks ashamed. But also, he looks like someone who wants to say something but can't. And just kind of looks up and is just like, we're thieves, what can I say?
I suppose. I mean, I can't be too upset. You taught me a very valuable lesson. So thank you for that, I guess. Now, Gideon, I guess I kind of want to know what the scene is like in Wessynd, and if you had any thoughts on expanding to Onyx, because I want a club like this in Onyx real bad.
You are not the first to say that.
Oh, it's really good, nice.
The scene in Wessynd is my scene.
Okay,
It's my city.
right.
I am open to deals. I just need to deal with someone who understands that. Which, as you can imagine, most captains of crime are unwilling to accept the fact that others
Right.
just have just as much power as them.
I may have a bit of information that could serve you well then.
I'm listening.
You've heard of the Lucero family?
Yes, I have heard of their reputation, at
I
least.
don't like that you beat me to it, you bitch.
The Luceros, I believe, are trying to expand. So they may try to approach you with a deal, and their reputation should precede them. They are elitist, and they will not be open to an equal partnership with you.
persuasion.
Okay. I'm a Whispers of the Dead. Oh my god, that's like my third 19 tonight.
Jesus.
Okay.
We're gonna get into
25.
like shit.
25.
I know.
I'll keep that in mind, but I do have to make the point. Is the Thieves Guild not looking to expand as well?
Yeah, but I feel like Kane would be more... He would rather have... He'd settle for an equal relationship. If that, or I would if I do inherit the guild from him.
Inherit? Who are you?
Lila.
I'm gonna have so much fun digging into your past.
Good luck.
Oh, that gave me chills.
Man's excited.
It seems as though you are proposing a lesser of two evils.
Do I see that evil?
Oh my god,
Charisma! Charisma!
Did I do that?
That's really funny. I wasn't even trying to do charisma. Okay, well that's a 12, which is
Average.
I'll say he looks to you like down and up.
well, I'm flutter my.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Well, I'll make sure to come visit next time we're in the city.
Okay, whatever. Get out of here.
Get out of here, whatever. See ya.
You see that as you walk away, he literally waves one of. He's got a menagerie of people around him at all times, and he waves one of them over and whispers in their ear while looking at you. He seems intrigued as to who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if not a alliance proposed, a seed of doubt.
Okay, cool.
What else are we up to? Anybody else
I
got
have
stuff they
two
want to do
things. I
here?
have 2 places I would like to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna be tailing the tails.
Yeah.
The tail of the tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to wherever they would have a secretary type office for the Great Uni.
Okay. So I think you do leave.
Did I get any a name or anything like that of people to talk to here?
I don't believe you did. No.
If I sent an email quick.
Okay, quick email.
Yeah.
We gotta come up with the fantasy equivalent of an email that's not just a letter.
Yeah. Hey, is there anybody oh, fuck, I have to be in. Right, my accent.
Your accent.
Fuck him.
Is there anybody specific I
reaction
should be
every single
meeting
time
with
he
while
does
I'm
it.
here in Wessynd? Any big names?
And who are you sending that to?
My dad!
My dad.
What are you doing in Wessynd?
Doing a pickup here. But I have the night to talk to people in the Great Unification about anything you might want passed along. Maybe you want more of the alchemical people or smiths brought to Onyx to help with our project.
I would say get out of Wessynd as soon as you can. It is a city that is not safe for our family.
Why is that? You don't think I can handle myself here?
You know what we do. People want us dead, specifically specifically in Wessynd?
Does this have something to do with the guy who owns the city, basically, Gideon Jarvis?
That's the local crime lord, right?
He seems to own everything, so I would guess so.
We've had a few dealings with him, but son, I'm going to share an issue that has arisen with you. There are people in Wessynd who seem to know about the parasite and would very much like to kill anybody with a parasite inside them.
So there's a rat somewhere here.
Yes.
Any idea where I could find him?
If you would like to look, you can, but once again, I would suggest you get out of Wessynd as quick as possible. We are fighting a war there that no one else can see.
Alright. I'll keep my eyes open.
Say, does Ace go to Gideon at all?
I feel like I'm getting the gist that Gideon is the guy in charge that you'd probably want to schmooze with. I don't know, since I didn't know that he already got warned about me.
Yeah.
But I do know at the very minimum that Sadovus and Artie know who I am. And Artie, I think, mentioned that Lila and Umbra were nice to him, but did not specify if he told them who I was.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think I need to eventually do feelers to figure out if they know who I am.
Okay.
But for now, I think my best bet would be to schmooze without overly schmoozing, and also to not give away who I am yet, just in case, because there is always the possibility that stepping on toes does not go well.
Rarely does it. I
Right.
would argue.
Right. So, he seemed like he likes gossip. I know, he seems like he loves gossip. So maybe,
Like, gossip girl.
I know, maybe,
I love him.
I guess
Cool.
I'll approach him but stay a respectful distance away so no one, like, freaks out them and attack. And I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, so, I saw Lila over here earlier. Did you know that's her ex?
Did you know that?
Not until like 5 seconds ago. What the fuck? Did you see the tension?
It was palpable.
I asked her on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the person who literally started Never End, what he was, and she gave me a 6.
Oh, he must have killed her dad.
I mean, she has yet to mention parents, honestly.
Well, I'm going to find out every dirty secret in that girl's closet. Oh my god.
She's so secretive.
She's like a juicy little grape that I just want to bite right into.
You know, that sounds like a lot of fun. Also,
I'm gonna write that in the quote.
you need to.
Gideon's
Oh
my
my God.
favorite, I think, so far of NPC. Sorry, Artie, but he is.
I'm sorry, Artie. You know, I like you. You're a lot of fun. You seem like you appreciate some good tea.
Give me a persuasion.
Sure.
I'll say with advantage because you came in with some pretty juicy goss.
Hot guys.
Some hot goss.
If
The
when
fuck is
Lila
going on
and
over there?
Ace get on the same team, it's gonna be fucking brutal for anyone else.
That is
So that's a dirty 20.
A dirty
Okay.
little 20.
Um,
Slutty 20.
Slutty.
I pay very well for the most up-to-date gossip on all of those in the known world.
Do you now?
Yes.
Interesting. Maybe next time in town I'll have a little something extra for you.
Why does everybody keep me on the goddamn ropes tonight?
I will give you one freebie.
Okay.
And I'll point outside of us over
Leave
the bar.
my little guy alone!
No,
You're
no.
juicy!
I'll be like, you see that one over there?
Mm-hmm.
Literally can't find their way across one city block without a map or stars.
Star Druid.
Yes, right?
You are
Of
all
all the
quite
things.
the bunch.
What can I say? They threw us together, and honestly, I'm not sure if they thought it through at all. Like, we went through extensive testing before they put us on a team. Did they even think it over?
I just know what's her fucking name in the Warforged.
Katya.
I just know Katya said, "Oh, this is gonna be funny."
Katya took one look at Sodavis, and then one look at
An epic
Ace,
prank.
and went, yes.
She's doing it for the bit.
She's doing it for the bit.
I respect it.
No, she wants to see genuine chick. No, also it is for the bit.
It's for the
absolutely
bit.
for the bit.
She's half hoping that Sodavis will turn Ace decent, but
Come to the light side.
I can fix
Feel
him.
less guilty with your
I
life.
can fix it.
Oh my god.
I can make him worse.
I can make Sodavis fix him.
Oh
Lila
my
will
God.
make him worse. Somehow.
Oh goodness. So I've gotta know. You seem pretty cozy up here. You've
Yeah.
got your hands in a lot of pies in the city, don't you?
There's, let's just say there is a reason I built my nightclub under the Fame building in the city. I own those fuckers.
God,
You're
such a
from
ballsy move, may I
Onyx.
say?
You're from Onyx, aren't you?
Yes.
Take a gander over there. And he points over, and he points to a. Sorry, give me a quick second here.
If it's your fucking brother again, I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Beat me over
funny
here.
moment.
You see, he points over to a guy who is sitting like at a table, and there's some like scandalously dressed men and women around him, just like that sort of work, that sort of stuff going on. That over there is Carmine Denton. And you recognize that name. That is the council seat for Fane in Onyx. So literally an Onyx council member is here at his club.
Getting himself a little.
Getting himself
a little
some
action.
friends for the night.
Oh God.
Yeah. I've got my hands in a lot of pies. Not to toot my own horn.
Damn, you got him all the way over here? And publicly enjoying himself. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
They must feel safe here.
Anyone who breaches the confidentiality of these walls does not last very long.
I imagine.
As much as I love the cat and mouse games, what does a Lucero want from me?
Oh! Damn it!
Oh, this guy fucking knows who
Yeah,
you
of
are.
course. It's hard when I've got such a weird race background.
Oh yeah, literally.
Oh.
Also, your family's
Weird
like fucking
races all of a
notorious.
sudden, okay?
Yeah, not a lot of Yantis in the world, and also was warned like 10 minutes ago
I know.
about a Lucero
I'm-
that's gonna try and smooze ya.
Amanda, so sorry. Lila,
Yeah.
no.
I do it to myself.
Yeah, this is just a connected enough man where he put two and two together.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, what may I say?
I'll say
Congrats.
you're a
That's
lot
some great
more you're a lot more fun than your reputation precedes.
That depends. Which Lucero do you think I am?
One of the kids, I'm guessing. Ace.
Nice. Thank you. At least you didn't take me for my brother. Ugh. That would be a stick up his ass.
Oh, sibling rivalry for the Midnight Star, yes?
Might as well. Gets boring around home otherwise.
Also,
But me? I'm here for the pickup. I am, however, wondering if you've got any tips for someone aspiring to build such as you.
You need to start flirting with this guy for more. The peanut gallery says you need to romance him.
I mean,
I'm going to give you the same piece of advice that I gave your father. Respect your borders.
Ooh.
Good business is done between equals. And if you want to expand and make relationships, you have to treat others as equals. Others who own as much as you, or maybe even own more than you. I'm not saying that I'm one or the other, but your father is a very dominating man. Most of the Midnight Stars have been. There's a reason that you are in pretty decent control of Onyx, but I think the reason that your father and I never played well together is that he couldn't seem to respect the fact that I was in control of Wessynd.
I mean, you've built this place yourself. I can't say that it's not hard for me to admit, but you've done a wonderful job.
Thank you. And
And
not to say I respect the Luceros greatly. You have done a wonderful job in Onyx, and I would never dream of stepping on your turf. I feel like I might give a bit of a bad.
This is canonically what is playing in the club.
Internet.
I feel like I do give a bad rap when it comes to other people thinking that I'm going to intrude on their territory. But like I said, I have respect for others who have built their way up like I have, and I don't like to step on other people's toes if they don't step on mine. So that's my advice. Respect borders, and I mean, obviously if there's blood in the water, go for it. Your family knows.
oh well. I appreciate it. And it makes sense. Equal partnerships make sense. But if you've got any ideas on what other cities might need a little help with their underground.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Sure.
I feel like this conversation has been going very well.
Yeah, I haven't stepped on his toes yet, because I'm not trying to piss him off.
Sucking his toes though.
That's
Suck on
another
the
dirty
toes.
20.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not interested in other cities. What I'm interested in, what does sponsoring the next Midnight Star get me?
Guess
I
that
have no
depends.
interest in dealing with your father, but
Well,
another Midnight Star.
that's a great question. Can't say I've considered it. Is there something in particular that you're looking for?
I feel like a conversation could be had about trade agreements, things that we can provide each other.
True. I also have to wonder if there's some parts of our businesses that don't have overlap. Perhaps there would be stepping on toes, but rather some sort of equal arrangement of trade.
I can tell that you are smarter than your dad is.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Ambitious, maybe. You can thank Grandma for that.
Tell you what. You tell your dad that I support. Tell your father I would support you as the next Midnight Star. And if you were made the next Midnight Star, then we could reopen negotiations of what we can provide each other as cities.
I mean, I know that my family doesn't do all of the underground dealings in Onyx. And as much as your empire is massive, I just wonder if there's a few things that we could each have our hands in without stepping. I'll let him know what the offer is. See if it tilts anything in my favor.
I feel like I don't want to talk about specifics while your dad is still in charge.
Completely understandable.
But like I said, if you are made Midnight Star, we can try this again.
Certainly. Well, as it is a competition, I feel I should let you know that my brother's very full of himself and has taken my little interest in his position, probably slightly, personally. So if he happens to come by, he's big, green, and ugly, and he'll probably try to sweet talk. Can't say that he's going to be as good at it, but I know my brother, and as much as we seem to have a somewhat agreement as to not stepping on toes, I can't say that my brother would keep an agreement for that long.
I want to say make one more persuasion
Sure.
check here.
What race is he in again?
An orc.
He's an orc.
Do we have a picture for him?
Yeah.
Could you just send it to me? Tim's feeling inspired art-wise.
Nice.
Yeah, got a pose and everything.
Oh shoot, I don't have. I'll send that to you
It's
later.
this pose.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, but
Ooh.
I don't have a Discord.
This is what
on
Tim
this
wants to
computer.
draw Gideon in
what-
pose line.
Oh my god. Oh
See,
my
that's what
god.
I'm saying.
That one was a 13.
13? Okay. I love a good sibling rivalry.
Gives you good tea.
I'm assuming he's
I
chosen
think so.
currently,
Big text bubbles.
or at least in the lead.
Oh, I have to read them though.
Father's made it pretty clear that he's, as it stands, the better option.
He'll change his mind. I can tell.
Thank you. That's certainly the goal, because unfortunately I know my brother a little too well, and I have a bad feeling that his arrogance will be the downfall, and I'd rather not see the Luceros fall.
I know a thing or two about shit siblings.
Hmm.
Let's just say, not all of my siblings are here anymore, because we all didn't have the same idea of how things should be run. Another advice for you. If you become the Midnight Star, you should take out your brother.
Not
Because
bad
he is
advice.
only ever going to get your way.
Or try to take me out first.
Or try and take you out first.
I've considered that.
Sibling rivalries like this do not end after one gets the prize.
Probably not wrong. It won't be made any better once my parents are fully retired. Thank you, though.
Yes. Give your father my best.
Your best or your best?
My middleist.
Middleist? We can do middleist. I'll let him know what the possibilities are.
Okay. And somebody give me a fucking shot around here. Jesus.
Jesus! He's so real.
Lee Harvey Oswald
He is
runs
so-
up to him and shoots him in the chest 3 times.
He is so mean.
Tim, you're right.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Lots.
So, what is Umber up to next? Because you said you had 2 things.
Yeah, the second thing was maybe go see some mom.
Go see a mom.
Yeah, I would like to do a couple of things because
Okay.
I don't want to be followed as
That's
a guy.
fair. I feel like the thought of am I being watched in this specific club probably wouldn't pass your mind, but I do
Right.
feel it very
Afterwards, yeah.
reasonable of like I'm going to see my mom. I don't want to be followed.
Yeah, I'm doing something bad.
All right, we're gonna make a lot of rolls right now. First of all, you leave, and obviously I feel like I usually try and keep people like
following you in secret. Very like the two people are going to follow
Right.
you, and then assuming that Sodomus is going to follow after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sodomus is gonna. Sorry, we're.
So I feel like we're gonna do this in order. So I'm going to roll.
T
the
says it
stealth
would be the
checks
power couple of the
for-
century.
I would
Tim.
like to put. I have a spell slot left. I would like to put an unseen servant behind me.
Ooh. Can Unseen Servant like communicate with you?
Not verbally. I can send it messages, and then
Okay.
it can take actions. So my thought was,
Oh, it can
Like-
protect you.
if someone is following me, just run into me.
Oh, just like run into you?
Yeah, like as like a like kind of like a.
Okay.
If nothing,
Genius.
don't do anything.
Pretty smart.
If something, just kind of like bump me
Okay.
in the bottom.
So let us see the number that you have to beat. Obviously, the lowest of these rolls, or to notice them, looks like. Okay, so one of those is a.
Look like
They're both
that.
13. It looks like.
Well, that was a 19. So that was a 22 and then a 16.
Okay.
So this would be perception. But I do think the music, because you are leaving the building here.
From the distance.
Aww.
Come on, baby.
Is that the
That's
fucking
3.
metal?
Yes.
I think with a 3, neither you or your unseen servant see
Ow.
or like.
Fine, you
know
got
anything.
your buddy Sodomus looking
Did
out for
Sodomus
you.
not? Did you not tell Umbra he was gonna get followed?
Nah, he took off too fast.
Sodomus,
I think that was a choice.
I feel like it'd be very reasonable for two people who are following someone to not worry about if they are being followed.
Yeah,
Because a
that's
follow of a follow is like a really big Inception thing. So I'm gonna say you
Listen.
just have to beat a passive perception of 13
Whoa.
to follow these two without being
And I'm
noticed.
just stealthing.
Do
Yep.
it, do it, do it. No. No, not
That's
a
an 8!
Why did they also rolled a 3 on the die?
That's awesome.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
fucked.
You guys suck.
Okay.
Wait. Let me check and see if I have something that can help in this situation.
Listen, if
Probably not.
they're preoccupied with Sodomus, they're
That's
not
what we can
following
tell.
you anymore.
It's not
That's
like
true.
Sodomus
I'm
is
your
really
distraction.
okay.
I'll just get fucking jumped in an alley. But you can meet your mom.
Class is
I
Sodomus.
will say,
and you were-
we'll probably handle what happens to Sodomus first. Because it's going to happen first in like, the timeline here. You are following these two who are following Umbra. And you're like passing through sort of like the night crowd, people who are going to and from different like clubs around the city. You are in like the richer part of town, so there's fancy people out clubbing for the night. So it is pretty like crowded out here, like a good nightlife. And you are weaving through people, and then eventually you notice that one of the two people that you're tailing isn't there anymore. One of them, and then can I get a contested strength? Let me tell you what you have to beat here. This is gonna be a +5 on this one. 16.
Okay.
It's just a straight roll plus the mod.
Yep.
I have to beat a 16? Motherfucker.
You gotta roll a 15.
You're
A
gonna
2!
get wrestled.
I'm gonna
Your
fucking die.
arm is pinned behind you,
Nice.
and you are led into like a nearby alley where the orc turns you around and slams you up against the wall with sort of his like beefy arm.
Dang, it's becoming enemies to lovers. Why do you have to describe him as beefy? I'm already pinned, man.
Hey, baby girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sodomus is kind of baby girl though, so makes sense.
Yeah, do the old Lila maneuver.
And so why are you following us?
Would you believe me if I said it was because I really enjoyed both of your shining personalities?
Persuasion with disadvantage, please.
I don't know.
That's my boy!
I ain't saying shit!
Oh wait, sorry, deception with disadvantage.
Oh,
Should be
deception? Okay. Is that a second roll?
No.
Okay, then
Keep
that's
that
a
roll.
4 plus whatever happened. That's a 9!
Oh my gosh, you have a +5. Jeez.
Oh, poor little
Talk
Mania.
now, or I start fucking cutting.
Okay, hold on here.
Oh, no.
What can I do?
Look at best lies on the internet.
I'm looking at my abilities. I'm trying to cause a ruckus.
I like the idea of in character Sonic. This guy is like, start talking right now, and Sonic goes,
pulls out a scroll and just starts like scrolling through. Like, well, give me a second.
What spell can I cast right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, but
fucking Thunderwave, Gust, Power Word
Give me
Guild.
this for
I don't
1
have
second.
power wig. Why do you have my fucking character sheet?
I'm gonna look at something and probably point it to Amanda possibly.
So I don't have all my spells written down there.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to make my own spell cards. Let me just look up a spell really quick. This is probably very inadvisable, but Side of us ain't no snitch. You know what? Fuck it. Can I cast Thunderwave?
You absolutely can. I'm gonna be very open and honest with you as a DM right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna notice that.
That's the fucking point.
Okay.
Oh,
fair
okay.
enough. Fair enough.
I will not go quietly into this night.
One of your homeboys will notice and hopefully help you.
I'm more of just saying they can't
This
I'm gonna say
shake me in an alleyway.
Beyond street pedestrians, ain't no homeboy near this situation.
Yeah, but there will be witnesses.
Of
There will be
yours.
witnesses.
Unless there's a pedestrian that turns into a homeboy
Like, right.
through this interaction. And we
How
get one-
dare
I mean,
you
I'm a
accost
homeboy
them?
who's maybe within 300.
Leave my ass alone.
No. It's a what?
Tim is saying Casanovas is so cringe fail loser OMG.
Cringe fail loser. Okay.
Why do you have the hard eyes emoji after that?
Because it's affectionate. You are so cringe fail loser, hard eyes.
Pass without a
Yeah,
trace
yeah.
is such a
That's not what
classic
I
druid
thought.
spell.
Right. And it's
It's a
not
con
there.
save.
Okay.
The brown note.
That is a 17.
I should have grabbed that as well.
Okay, that is. I barely beat that.
This guy's still-
Okay.
One.
So I guess
Drinks
roll damage.
I would love a drink. I'm in
I'll
emotional
take
turmoil.
literally anything.
Alright, 2d8 thunder damage. Okay. And it's just a straight damage, right? I don't add any modifiers because I always forget to add things when I'm attacking.
Which is
I don't think
2d8.
so. Yeah.
Okay. And so this dude takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me. And as soon as he's pushed away from me, I'm fucking booking it.
Okay.
I'm booking it.
Bukini.
The whole hog?
He takes 6 thunder damage and I'm gone.
Okay.
Out back onto the street.
So yeah, I feel like that is enough movement to get onto the street there. You said 6 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really just to make him let go.
And then he's knocked prone.
He's knocked back.
Knocked
Knocked
back.
back.
Oh,
back
okay.
10 feet. Is gonna fully chase after you, even into the crowded street. He is going to action surge and take 3 attacks on you. He pulls out a short sword and is going to take some attacks here.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
13.
13.
It's not good.
That is
there's a
2
single
hits,
lady.
one that is over 5. So if you could make
no.
a d20 roll
We're all
for,
coming back from this injury.
for injuries.
Well,
Why
who's saying Sonovis is coming back?
I don't think I'm coming back!
Lila's not injured, just a little traumatized.
7.
7.
Just you wait.
Just do it.
You take an injury, and he slashes pretty deeply on your hand, your left hand in particular. You have
The whacking off hand.
No!
you have a minus
I need
one,
that.
a minus D4 on any dexterity based rolls. And then could you roll a D4? For
Yeah, Dex rolls for. Oh, please be a 1. It's a 3.
Okay, so for
That's
3
but at least it wasn't a 4.
And then as far as damage for those,
Yeah, I think on the upside, you know?
Yeah.
The last half full, maybe.
that is 21 points of damage to
Goddamn.
Sonovis.
L.
Alright. Could you make a luck check for me, please? You want a high number here. You don't add anything to it.
It's a 9. Can I have someone else's dice?
No.
The crowd, like, parts away from y'all.
Oh my God!
No one is getting involved yet. Essentially, like I feel it's very surprising. You run out of the alley, some guy comes out and starts like slashing at you with a sword. I'm gonna say enough time has passed where Umbra and Umbra's second tail have like gone too far past this. So this is fully like you and this guy.
So we don't even hear like the noise.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's,
I
like,
feel like
300 feet or something like that.
Yeah,
It's a
and
really fucking loud noise.
I feel like there's enough of nightlife where like somebody's having a fight right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that would like break you away from anything. All right, it is your turn next.
I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself to speed myself up even more. Basically, I can increase my speed by 10 more feet.
Ooh.
For an hour.
What's your speed right now?
It's just 30.
30, so you have 40 speed. Okay.
I just want to get away from this dude.
So you will take an attack opportunity as you run away.
Okay.
It is, I believe, just one swing though. That is another 5 over hit.
God damn, leave my ass alone.
No.
No, you know what? I'm feeling the vibes right now, and that's giving me vaguely cursed. Thank you for offering that.
I don't think it matters which number you roll. I think they're all
17.
equally bad or good. That's my guess.
17. Yeah, they are equally bad or good. I will say, if you roll a 20, you avoid injury, just like honor nat 20s.
That's nice.
But you said 17?
Yeah.
You take an injury to your... I'm gonna say, he like dives for you and like takes a swing as you're like speedily running away, and all he gets is like a decent hit on your foot as you're like,
not my
running out.
footsie.
That's the
My
money makers.
piggies!
My
You
money
have,
makers.
not only have a minus 1d4 on all dex-based skills, you have disadvantage on all dex-based skills.
Oh my god.
That's your foot job foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my money maker.
Not the moneymaker.
Dex saves.
Any dex roll,
Not
or
any
not any dex roll, any dex-based skill. So all the like I think that's what athletics.
Stealth.
No,
Stealth,
stealth.
acrobatics,
Acrobatics.
sleight of hand.
Okay.
Then did you roll a d4?
Oh, my fucking footsie.
No one's rolled below a 2 on these yet.
It's another 3.
Okay, so 3-week injury there. Yeah, this guy gets a good couple of hits in. You two take 11 points of damage from that attack. How much health are you on right now?
22.
22? Okay. You fully, like, sprint, break through the crowd. You are much faster than this guy now, so there's no chance of him catching up with you.
Okay.
Do you throw a spell at him or anything?
That's what I'm
on
gonna-
your way out? I feel like you could probably get one in before he realizes that you're like zooming, and he probably just runs off himself.
You are just so fucking fast.
I'm fast as fuck.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Yeah, Sonovis yells that, and that's the spell.
That's what I said to cast Long Strider.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I'm fast as
How big is the AoE on the...
Just gonna fire, but no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's in the middle of like a clearing in the crowd, right?
He is.
I'm gonna
To like
call lightning.
Oh,
Oh, that's just a fire
Fair
for one person.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dex save, please.
God, spells are so silly sometimes.
That is a fail, I believe. 17, you said fails, right? Yeah, that's a fail.
3d10 lightning damage.
Is this a spell that does more damage if he's wearing metal armor?
If it's lightning.
If you were
yeah.
outdoors in stormy conditions, spell gives you control of the existing storm. Okay, no.
Okay.
It does not. If it was already stormy, then I could increase it by another d10. But
okay, yeah, no, roll damage on that.
where's my d10? That's a 12.
I love call lightning.
Huh? Where's my other d10s? I cannot identify these with my eyes right now. I'm shooketh.
Yeah, you picked up it one. Okay, there you go.
Okay, where's my?
That was Troop's first spell
Call lightning.
God,
that
that was
they cast.
19.
19.
Yeah.
I love electric
you-
people.
I don't know, because I was like, oh, this seems like a cool spell.
I-
And I was like,
So
this spell isn't
here's
that great.
Sonovis's intention right now. Make as much of ruckus, 1, to draw attention, 2, so that not only will it draw attention, it'll hopefully draw Umbra's attention that something is wrong this night.
When Umbra sees a giant fucking lightning bolt come from the sky.
Here's what happens.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. These are, for the most part, just kind of like dudes.
Yeah.
You dealt 25 points of damage. He goes down.
Okay.
With this lightning strike. Like I said, for new rules
It's
of
not your
combat is that enemies also make death saves. So he's not dead, but
Yeah.
you've downed him.
I don't need to kill him.
Here's what I will say though:
Calling
as
you.
you are running away, taking one last look over your shoulder, you do see that human run back through the crowd to his fallen companion and just like pick him up, look at you as you're running, and then just like darts off into that alleyway. And
Yeah.
people do kind of just go back to business.
Wow!
He saw that. You absolutely also. You don't know what happened, but you did see like a lightning strike called down.
Man,
But
you gotta talk to people on the ship.
Uh,
I gotta talk to people on the motherfucking ship.
unaware of
I
the
think
fact
I'm
that
just
you-
like, somebody doing some bullshit probably still.
That's fair. Unaware that you had two tails. I mean, obviously, I was thought of it. You took some injuries and you downed one of them, but you did take the two tails off of Umbra.
Yeah.
That we knew about.
That we knew.
That we
That we
knew
knew
of. But yeah, so unbeknownst to Umbra, your two tails are gone.
Man, if you had just perceived shit off the bat, I wouldn't have had to get beat the fuck up and make some enemies. I can't go in Wessynd alone anymore.
You could have told Umbra.
Nah.
You.
You
Shit, you're so fucking right.
Hey, do you know those guys?
Oh, they sure know you.
But yeah,
Hey, did you know these
I
guys are gonna
rolled to
follow
whatever
you?
place I was told to roll up to.
You make your way.
I guess I announced like a block or two away or something like that.
Okay. You like Sending Stone announced?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
okay.
I was ending so I said
The shop is
screams down the
closed
street.
because it is like the middle of the night. But you see your mother's bakery.
She has a bakery.
You see it is shut down. There's no like lights inside. But you see on the sign it does say Loaf Rising as like the name of the bakery.
That's so cute.
Looks like this the really cute bakery on sort of the edge of the wealthier part of town. And you already sent word ahead. Standing in the doorway with tears in her eyes is your mom.
I guess I do like one final like cursory glance around, like
Make it
more
more
so
than
just
cursory.
kind of
Goddamn.
like mostly just like showing that I was careful in a sense, but then just sprinting up the stairs to the door.
Yeah, give me one last
Put that
perception
on his
check.
playlist.
For real, you know that one didn't serve me right
songs,
last
Family
time.
Line and Mama's Boy.
9.
No, you don't see anything in particular. I will say, as you run up, your mom's sending stones back to you as you like make your way towards the door. Pretend like you don't know me. Right. Did you have the wedding cake order or?
Yeah, I was here to. Wedding cake. I'm, a little bit in a hurry, but.
Yeah, no. I obviously we're closed right now. I do have it done, so you can like come in and pick it up quick if you want.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, got a lot to do before tomorrow.
Yeah, congratulations. And she beckons you through the door. And you can see like, obviously the shelves are a little bit empty because day of selling baked goods. But it just looks like this really cute bakery, like small bakery. And your mom, as the door closes, does one final like check out the window, and then just fully starts bawling and like brings you into a big hug.
Yeah, hug back.
I was so worried that your dad would find out, and oh my, I'm so happy that you're safe. Are you both okay? Is Gloom okay?
Yeah, I just saw her right before we left for this trip here, and she was doing pretty well.
Okay. I'm sure you have questions.
Yeah, I've got a few, I guess.
I've got a quieter place where we can talk. Where is Gloom?
She's also on this, one of these ships just going around.
So it just hasn't gotten here yet?
No, it's been, I mean, a lot of our trips are made to be as quick as possible. This one just had a little extra time.
Yeah, no, come, she leads you into the back room where sacks of, like, flour and sugar and other things that you need to operate a bakery that I definitely know.
Right.
And, like, literally takes, or, like, holds the side of one of the, like, shelves that sort of goes up to the ceiling and pulls on it, and it rolls out, and you can see behind this shelf is like a hidden door that she like opens up to like a hidden room in this. And as you enter, you see inside of this like down to earth small time bakery is what looks like a fucking conspiracy room.
Oh, God.
You can see a map of Wessynd, which has a bunch of like, you know, pins with red lines. You can see a bunch of like pictures of people's faces, some that are like crossed out, some with like question marks that have like things connected to. It looks like, and I'm gonna say you can get this for free if you want to make like an insight roll. You can try and pick up more of what's going on. Looks like she is tracking movements of people.
Insight?
12. I'm gonna say, yeah, you get the gist that like she's tracking insight, or she's tracking the like the movements of people in the city. And I will say, you notice that the ones that have an X over them don't have any connections to the city. You can insinuate that those people are dead. So not only is she tracking, it seems like she might be eliminating. But yeah, so okay, I know this looks crazy, and she starts like trying to pick up like piles of papers and documents and shit on like a desk. You can see there's trash everywhere. She definitely doesn't let people in this room very often. So she starts like doing the motherly, like trying to clean up because she doesn't want her kid to like see this messy ass room that she has. Yeah, no, just give me a quick second. I can just like clean up a little bit. Sorry, you have questions. You have questions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to start, really. I mean, I just found out a month ago that you were alive. How did that happen? Like, you showed up at night, and then I don't know. Like you know, everything changed. I remember a bunch of things I didn't before.
Your father. Strike that. Your father has not been your father for a long time. And before we get into any of this, when I say your father, I really mean her. Your father put the parasites in us. And with that, there was a level of control that he had over us, over how we saw the world, our memories. It was a glorified version of enslavement. We were not our own. I figured it out, and he had me sent away for that. He told you that I died. He told you and your sister that I died. And I think the part in him deep down that still is him refused to actually kill me, and so he sent me here and put some extra work into taking away my memory and taking away who I was, so that all I was Elandra the baker in Wessynd. And that's all I was for a long time. And then and she holds up the small stone that she touched you and Gloom with. And then I found
was a big risk, and I'm sorry I couldn't answer more at the time, but I had to make sure that you remembered too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I really remember anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's real.
It gets better. It took me a while to become who I was again. And you'll get there. I promise.
I hope so. But I mean, I was 12 when this was here, so I mean, am I just a big 12-year-old or whatever now? I mean,
honestly, I don't think I can answer that. I feel like we were still people who grew and changed, but when we were under her spell, there were certain things that we couldn't think about, certain memories that we couldn't picture, as though she was warping our minds to make sure that we thought we were normal, but weren't, if that makes sense at all.
I think so. I mean, I haven't really. I just suddenly, I don't know, remembered things. I guess I wasn't. Like you said, I mean, I don't know. It's like I just know things now. Don't understand it, but is this some part of that? This whole room here with the.
Well, I've had a bit of a hobby, I guess you could say. Umbra, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actively working against your father. He has a lot of agents in every city. I would say more in this one because he knows that I'm here. He doesn't know, at least I hope he doesn't know, that I broke the spell on me. I think that he's under the impression that we're all still under his control. And she gestures to her like murder board here. Let's just say I've been figuring out who is and isn't infected with a parasite, and some I've tried to free, some haven't given me the chance. Even when broken from the spell, everybody has been loyal to your father still. You and Gloom are the only ones that I freed that actually seem to have regained some sense of independence. Look, when Hope died, we were... as I'm sure you were as well, your father and I were destroyed, looking for any sort of meaning in anything. And when we found that fucking rock and the things that she offered sounded great at the time, but that is not your dad anymore. That is not the man that I loved. He's gone. And we need to fucking stop him. Every single day, she gets stronger, and one day it's gonna be too late. And that's why I tried to free you and Gloom, because we need to stop that before it happens. I don't think we can save your dad. I think we need to kill him. Kill her. End this.
Like, there's no way to bring him back at all.
rocks might work on us, but who's to say if it would work on him? And if it doesn't, bringing that thing near him would break anybody's cover. And I have no doubt in my mind that if you or Gloom showed that you weren't under his control anymore, he would kill you in a heartbeat. I think whatever was left in his soul for me is gone now, and if I step out of line, he'll kill me too.
This is a lot.
I'm so sorry. This is a lot.
Like, I just learned these things a month ago. I mean, I don't know. How am I supposed to know that anything is real? I don't know. He's been around for the last 10 years. That's the only person I've been with besides him and Gloom.
I can't tell you what's real or what isn't. All I can tell you is that I am alive, and he told you I was dead. Whether or not we can save him, I don't know. And she grabs your shoulders and looks you in the eyes when she says this. The only thought that has been keeping me going is that. And you see that she looks terrified to say the name of what's in your father, but she steels herself. The mother parasite needs to die. We are not safe until it does.
I suppose not.
And maybe there's a way to save your dad. I haven't been able to save anybody else. Inside you, your own parasite, you hear in your head I'm fine with this.
R.I.P. to the mother parasite, but my parasite is different.
So
looks
I
that's
don't
fine.
know how are we supposed to do this? It's not like he's just some guy we can take out or take something out of or get by himself, really.
That he is not.
I mean, I have some guys that I just met, but
They're fucking
I don't
weird.
really know them. And I think they're all criminals.
Literally correct.
The money!
What?
How
Crazy.
All I'm able to do from my position is to take people out that have been given parasites, and in that sense lower your father's overall numbers and influence. But you and Gloom being
She canonically said that. Parents do that all the time.
awake, you and Gloom being awake, and your father not knowing or noticing, I feel like that provides us the opportunities to get close and try and figure out weaknesses or anything. I think if there's anything that you can do, it would be to get close to not him, her and try and figure out what her weaknesses or what her plans might be. Like I said, I think at this point your father's only a front. Maybe we can save him, maybe he's still in there, but he's not in control anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we can or would need to just try and kill him, but we're in a secret war, and we need to be well informed. We need to figure out what's going on here. I haven't been able to, but you and Gloom, you are a lot closer than I could ever get.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, we can see what we can learn about parasites here.
Honestly, I have here covered. I feel like learning about whatever you can about her, about your father and his connection with her.
I mean, yeah. I guess I'll try to figure out how to do that. I've never really, I don't know, talked to her directly. Never meant to. Maybe I have. But I guess we can see.
Okay.
But I mean, thank you, I guess, for waking me up to this.
Sorry that I'm first time we've seen each other in a long time. I wish it was more, lighthearted.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for like, I don't know, donut or something.
I have leftover donuts if you want any.
Better take some for the road. I just made some fucking compensation.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Just one. Sad face.
And tell Gloom to get here as soon as she can. I missed my kids.
We missed you.
She starts like crying again. And I guess she gives you some like baked goods, some like loaves of bread, some donuts, some
Enough to fill a cake box so it doesn't look
yeah.
suspicious.
enough to like fills a cake box and with stuff. And also, I guess that is kind of a good cover to have too. It's like you got your cake box as you leave. I do think as she's like filling stuff up, she asks like for updates on your life and like what's going on. I don't know how much you like share about the adventures that you have been on with these people.
Oh,
But
Yeah, probably just
details.
like the last month. I was just in a fight. Which
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
I
like
was just in a
there's
criminal-
signs that I was just in a
dude,
fight.
you've got like very obviously like a little bit of a caved in chest on like the
Yeah.
top. Like you looking pretty fucked up. But I think like you your mom asks mom questions and gives you a box of baked goods. I suppose if there is anybody watching, you probably shouldn't be here for too long. I love you, Umbra, and we're gonna figure this out. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out.
I love you too, and I missed you. I hope to see you again soon.
You will. We will.
Keep me posted on, your hobby that you have now, maybe anything else fun you do. Like actually fun.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
I'll see you next time then.
Yeah. She gives you one final like hug, and you head out with your cake box. Was there anything else anyone was doing tonight, or is it
I'm
kind
hiding
of
on
like
the fucking ship.
Yeah, I think like Lila's content with getting on a really good page with Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she did want to talk to Artie, just like
Okay.
alone.
Let's do like later tonight because like Katya said, every single city has a like Skyrider headquarters that has guest rooms
Oh,
for
wait, maybe I'm there.
those. So you do have like, I mean, you can sleep on the ship, but there also is like a guest room available with the same like setup as your apartment.
The headquarters would be more secure for me to sleep in.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
the boat is still at the headquarters. It's just
Yeah,
on
it's
top.
Oh, okay, cool, okay.
It's in the parking
Yeah,
garage.
I'm probably there.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess there is a point where you and Artie are like alone in this guest apartment for the night.
Hey,
He's like dabbing, like rubbing alcohol on some of his like wounds. Like,
Artie.
yeah, what's up?
You're a very good person, Artie.
Thank you.
And I want to trust you, and I want you to trust me, but I realize I haven't given you much to go off of. But I do want to say, I heard you made a deal with Ace, which, ballsy, but I hope it works out.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, you've been very kind to me, and I really appreciated that. I haven't had a lot of kindness in my life recently. But you were right when you said you haven't really given me much to go off of. I don't really know a lot about you.
Yeah,
So I guess you've got your secrets, and I've got mine. But I hope you trust that if she told me to take any actions against you, I would have an issue with that.
I appreciate that. I find it, believe it or not, I find it difficult to tell people about myself.
I've put together that you're not actually a fortune teller, I'll be honest.
I can actually see dead people though.
I was kind of hoping that was a lie too, but
No, actually it kind of brought up something very scary that happened to me tonight.
You see him like Matt is totally in his face. I'm fucking real, kid.
And then she goes, "Val, we're having a moment.
Sorry.
Can you not get
Sorry.
in his face?"
As Charlotte appears next to Mav.
shut the fuck up.
She's so funny.
Or whatever.
But no, I want to try. So it will be baby steps, but if you have questions about me, I will do my best to answer them.
I'm guessing who are you is too broad.
There's a lot there.
What did you do before the Thieves Guild?
Oh, I lived on the street. I guess you could say I was kicked out of my home. And so I lived on the street. That's why I had you hunt rats. But I suppose when you're hungry, it's hunting rats seems a bit more appetizing sometimes than trash, or trying to steal something off of a marketplace table and getting shooed off, or risk a guard catching me. Then I broke into Joyce's house and she was kind enough to take me in. I saw the attic window was open and I wanted to stay there. It was warmer.
Okay. Baby steps. You don't have to tell me anything else. I appreciate that, but so I
nice to know things about you.
I'll try my best. I do have something that happened to me tonight, but I will tell the rest of our crew that as well, because I feel like it is bigger than me.
Okay.
So-
Cryptic, but sure.
Something happened to me. I think I saw a dead person.
You do that anyway.
Yeah, don't you see dead people though?
It was different.
Oh. Okay.
In fact, Charlotte and Mav fizzled out in his presence. So I want to tell people about this because I don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, I guess if it's an everyone thing, probably wait for everybody then. Yeah. I'll say if there's nothing else anyone wants to do tonight in
I'm
particular.
gonna make her talk with everyone in the apartment. That's what I want to do.
I think we'd probably do like. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in Wessynd specifically?
No.
Okay. So what we'll probably do is, I feel like, to make sure that there are no prying ears in any sort of conversation.
I can cast detect magic.
I suppose that would help. But we'll do like the next morning arrives. They fix your ship. They load. God damn it. They load the Shardy 2 up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Shiny too.
A bunch.
You can't
of,
get away
like,
from the memes.
They loaded up with a bunch of cargo and passengers. There we go.
Oh,
Cargo and passengers. You take off a little bit before noon, very much on track to get back on time to call this like a timely mission. And then we'll do like the first night on your sort of trip back to Onyx when it would be like an ideal time for the group to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Group meeting.
Do we
on
heal
ship.
to full, or do we do like a partial heal? Like obviously, like, I'm
so-
low on health, but
Yeah, so you heal to full health. You just have those long-term
debuffs.
injury debuffs. Yeah. But yeah, so you are back to full health after all that.
Did anyone ask when Sadamus came limping into the apartment?
No.
oh,
I think maybe I hand you like
Trailing blood a little bit, maybe.
Like ice.
Oh, and I will say, I'm only gonna make y'all do a travel roll every other roll. So on the trip back, no need for a travel roll. It's just like 3 days of sailing. Because it'd be weird if something bad happened to you every single time you travel through a city. That would
Which
be,
is only
that'd be
bad
a
things.
bit much.
That'd be so funny.
Okay, there are some good things. All right, it'd be weird if special things happened on every single trip.
But we're your specialist
Wait.
little guys.
Are we actually saying that
No, I'm
Sadamus
fine with not
rolled
rolling.
back into the apartment and was like injured and no one said anything?
I gave them ice.
I don't know what that's gonna do for sword wounds, but okay.
Put it on.
slow the bleeding.
Okay, fair.
I
You can
feel
heal
like
yourself.
I would have said something.
Do you want? We can backtrack a little bit.
That would
I
be
feel like-
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I mean,
guess
like,
I did forget.
do you-
Sadamus did kind of
Do
get
you say
fucked up a
anything when
little
you
bit.
come back in?
Honestly, who was there when I imagine I'm probably last in.
Yep.
Probably.
I
I'm
would
assuming
say-
I would be
Actually,
No,
yeah,
I'm-
Umbra-
I'm
Umbra was
taking alternate
definitely-
routes to make sure I'm not followed.
Umber was in the cake shop for like an hour though.
Oh, okay.
So I would say
So,
Umber's probably last back.
Second to last, then. I
but,
guess if everyone else is back, I'll come limping in.
Like everyone's like on the couch in the sort of
Okay.
living room.
I've got an excuse. What the fuck did you do?
You okay?
Umbra's been really popular tonight.
Whoops.
Umber's
What
been
does
pop-
that mean?
Where is Umbra?
Did Umber beat you up or
No.
Oh.
No.
Are you going to?
Hold on. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic to see if there's any listening ears.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you cast Detect Magic. I think it's like a 60-foot radius.
Yeah, let me double check that. Or
30 foot?
3-foot radius.
30 foot
6 foot
radius.
radius.
on, motherfucker. 30 feet.
30 feet. Within 30 feet, there's no magic.
Okay. This might want to wait till we're away from Wessynd, but I I really like the nightclub. I'm not too fucking fond of the rest of this fucking city.
Okay.
Cool.
Did you get jumped or something?
Or something.
You let yourself get jumped?
It was probably for a good reason.
How long did it take you to find your way back here?
Stars are out. I was fine.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh. Huh.
Well, you're limping.
None of us is
and
in pain
bleeding.
right now.
You're limping.
They're a
and
little more
bleeding.
sassy than they
You
would
get
be.
a couple of wounds and suddenly you're so sassy. Come here.
Alright.
I wrap some just
It's my hand and my foot, really.
Just wrap your hand. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't want to touch your feet, whatever.
Hurts for sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she makes sure it's tight to
That's-
stop the bleeding,
That's
so.
good. I'll cast magic on it in the morning when I'm not so fucking tired.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed, maybe?
No, I want to see what happens when Umbra comes back.
Do you need babysitting next time? Do we need to be worried about you getting jumped
Say,
somewhere?
Umber, you come
Maybe it
back
wasn't.
with your like box of baked goods. Smells amazing.
What's that?
I better
what
get
you got there?
something out of the box for the night I had.
It's bread and stuff, and I toss some bread onto the counter, and then I go to the room.
Artie
Yummy.
fully goes feral.
Only one of those.
Ace and like Artie just go, and Lila's just like, fucking kill you if you don't step back right now and give me a fucking thank you.
One set of action started after Lila just snatched something.
Fucking feral beast.
This
Alright.
is fresh. baked.
Umbra,
Where
I
did
need
you
to
get
have a
this?
word with you.
I-
Not here, though.
Oh, that's right,
I
you're in
walk
the
into
room.
the room. and
That's,
just
I'm
walk-
shouting through the door.
Okay.
I need to have a word with you, but not here.
Yeah,
Just says nothing.
talk tomorrow.
Yeah, alright, damn.
Okay. I assume we go Betty bye.
Yeah.
Betty bye.
And then
We
group
reach tomorrow, aka the first night of your journey, back home.
Is it group meeting time?
Yeah.
Group meeting. That's not character, that's me.
Are y'all just meeting around the
Yeah, probably.
the wheel?
Yeah.
We don't
Okay,
need to be
sure.
constantly steering. We can just point it and like leave it.
Basically.
We can oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can pretty
Yeah.
easily
You can
like autopilot that
very
shit.
I think we would
Easily
probably
let the ship go.
usually just have like a guy up there to like be
Yeah.
watching and stuff.
You can
but,
also
like,
probably literally just tie the wheel into a certain position to the
Yeah.
nearby rail.
You're smart.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I will say, if you want, because to avoid the like lengthy explanation, something we all already like experienced. If you want to like skip over the explaining of what
Yeah.
happened, but just like
Yeah.
I
So,
share this thing.
so basically, Lila.
Something official happened.
We have our group meeting, and Lila is basically something just happened at the nightclub, and proceeds to tell you about this fucking thing that happened to her.
Does she talk about the ghost that fizzled out, or does she leave that bit out?
Yeah.
Did we?
She
Have you
she
ever-
has never hidden that she speaks to ghosts.
yeah.
I don't think the rest of us knew.
I don't think
No,
Yeah, we
you
did.
guys, you at least found out at
Yeah.
the party.
Also,
Artie
you
knows.
fully admitted it a couple of times.
I know,
Oh,
she does
okay.
not hide it
I
one
feel like-
bit.
I don't remember if that was in front
Yeah.
of
Have you?
me.
I don't
wasn't
think
that
that's ever
front
said in front of me or
Whether
you.
whether you believe it or not is up to you, but I feel like everyone has heard at
Oh.
some point.
She's definitely talks to them in
Ace-
front of you guys.
Ace believes it, if only because that'd be helpful. Have you ever seen a ghost fizzle out like that before?
That has never happened to me in my entire
Some
life.
of us is superstitious. It's fine. They'll believe it.
Charlotte and Matt have been with me for almost my entire life. I have never seen them fizzle out like that. I've seen them disappear, as in they go somewhere else. Never fizzle out.
And they had no memory of it happening to them.
No.
So, but they were talking like you hadn't left at all for any of that time.
You get correct.
Is this possibly related to this other guy
The Wanderer?
who's just kind of showing up
Speaking of him.
at times?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, they never fizzle out when he comes by, but
The vibe doesn't match, though.
no, I mean,
The Wanderer tries to, well, at least tries to frame it like he's helping us. He never forces us to do anything. This guy's trying to force you. to
He
do
tried
actions,
to control my body.
which is a completely different form.
Right, but I mean,
It's-
if we're
it could be
suddenly
related.
seeing people that are are telling us things that are going to happen,
I don't.
then
I mean, it could
I mean
be
they may be
related.
related in some way.
Not the same person, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe we could ask the Wanderer about it next time he shows up.
Well, you just missed him.
Okay. What the fuck?
So, are you done with your thing? Because I got something to share too.
I suppose.
Cool. So, Umbra, I don't think you noticed this, but back in the club, there were two people who were very interested in you. Very popular, it seems. I managed to overhear them talking in the club. And Cyrus is gonna leave out the bit about him seeing his mom. But they had you followed.
And why didn't you tell me this then?
They were right fucking there. And following you. If they'd see me approach you. What? I tried talking to them normally first. And then they kind of blew me off. And then I hid and overheard that they were planning to follow you. So if I went and
while we were
approached
at the
you
bar,
after.
You didn't think to tell me when I was at the bar with you.
Well, time, you were down in the ring. Anyway, they didn't follow you for too long. I managed to get their attention. That's what these are about, by the way.
Wait.
Anyone else recall a lightning strike? That was me!
You got jumped by Umbra's tails?
Yeah, I tailed the tails and I fucked up.
So you, what details did you share about them?
Just that you had some tails, they knew you, and I'm about to drop a bit about Sockham in a second. Sockham or Sockham?
Sorry,
I have this written somewhere.
Scamos.
Scamos, that's it. Yeah, so it's that you had tails, I tailed them, I overheard what they were talking about. That's what you've heard from me so far.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they mentioned reporting to someone named Scamos. Does that ring any bells? I've heard the name before, but
Yeah, I know that guy.
Everybody else, I guess I'll conclude already on this. Give me a history check. So what is Artie's history?
you got shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Whopping
I guess
11.
Good. Yeah, no, that's not even worth it because then it'd be an 8 instead of like a 5, which is not even better. Lila doesn't care. No, just kidding.
Sorry, Scamos, like the fucking council member?
Wait, which
And I think it clicks for you. Scamos is I believe Notch, N-A-C-H-T, Scamos Notch.
Knocked.
Scamos Noct is the seat of the protectorates, the sort of like great unification / worshippers of the wall, people that care about like, you know, the crusades and protecting the wall,
Like
and
that's
studying
the
the wall.
people who are like going out on the crusades into the desert.
Yeah, so the protectorate seat is it's a mix of the Great Unification and the worshippers of the wall. Right now, the Great Unification has the seat, and that is Scamos. So he's a full like member of the council.
Well, whoever those two belong to is fully intending to report your movements to the fucking lead of the metalheads.
And you did not see fit to tell me any of this
I'm telling you now.
before they tried to follow me.
Well, I mean, I was following them at the time, and I didn't have means to tell you.
I mean, Umbra,
So
you
you
do have
still
resting
have
bitch
one.
face.
Oh.
Oh, never bought a sending stone.
I never bought a set. I don't have a setting stone.
Oh, Jesus.
They're like $10, but all right,
Oh fuck.
good to know.
Don't worry about it. My ring.
I
just
mean, like,
went
they
on the
didn't-
couch.
Wherever you.
Oh, not the engagement ring.
Oh no. Do we need to look for that?
keep talking. I'll search.
Okay. If it's any consolation, they didn't follow you to wherever you were going.
I guess.
I did manage to down one guy, and the other guy came and picked his ass up off the ground, so like they didn't get far. But
You downed one?
oh, that lightning strike was pretty. So Wessynd may not be so chill for me for a hot minute.
So your resolution, instead of telling me anything having to do with people looking to follow me and then report me to a council member, your resolution was to assault this person
Well, okay, I didn't do it
and
right off the
try
bat.
to kill them.
They found out I was following him,
Okay.
dragged me
Why
into an
are you
alley.
being reported to
feel-
a council member?
Yeah, I feel like the point has to be made that, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, they should have said something, but they're not the only one with secrets right now. If there's a council member who is taking an interest in you, that affects the rest of us. So why the fuck is Ace, great question. Why the fuck is a council member investigating you?
Or even knowing who you are.
The turntables have turned.
Is that in character?
Yeah, absolutely, that's in
I like.
Get fucked.
So we're talking about all the secrets that are in our party right now. Is that what we want to do?
The ones that are potentially going to get each other killed, yeah, probably.
We're having an honesty circle?
I was not mentally prepared for an honesty circle.
I was also not mentally prepared for an
I know
honesty
none
circle.
of you are mentally prepared for an honesty.
I didn't say shit. Why are you texting me?
Oh, why can't I fucking cast Zone of Truth? That'd be perfect right here.
Oh my god, no.
Can I have the Zone of Truth? It'd be so funny.
No.
For one round
We-
only.
We can say that Skamo Snacks is my boss. And I join the guild here to get connections with other places and see what I can do about collecting things from the, not the void,
Are you
Never.
the never end.
are you saying you are part of the Great Unification?
Kind of. It's complicated.
Part of, but not willingly, it sounds like.
Actually,
It's
I'm going to say
complicated.
very much, give me an insight into that statement.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, really give me a deception to hide any, like, emotions that you're
18.
feeling. Was it 18?
Yeah, you're gonna be anytime.
Wisdom or insight?
Insight, yeah.
16.
Okay.
Damn.
So
So you
close.
not get anything for
I love being deceptive.
that.
Listen,
There. That's not everything, but
um,
maybe why they're interested. Does anybody else want to share?
Why are all of us fucked? Why are all of us fucked? This is such a weird group that has been put together.
Yeah.
I'd like to raise concern over who decided that this group would work out well.
Do you think anyone who joins the Skyriders would be right
In the head? No.
Yeah, exactly. So
Sodomus, I saw that. That was in character.
That was in character.
Umbra, I know you said the more people know, the greater danger they are in.
Right, so there's a good chance whatever you say will be best not said right now in front of as many people. If you're about to ask a question.
No, I just was making a statement.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
The fucking tension off of that was palpable.
Brutal. Right.
Oh, that's gonna be too metagamey if I mention that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's something else I was gonna say about what I observed in the club, but that might be
Mhm.
metagamey to bring up right now.
Are you talking about like the worm
Seeing
thing?
the worm under the skin.
I feel like
You could.
mentioning like, hey, those people were weird. They had like worms under their skin.
Yeah.
would
I can
be-
I can I
would
can
be
I can
fine.
segue into this. I can be like,
Yeah.
the reason I brought up the Wanderer is because when we entered the club, I noticed those two noticed you, Umbra, and when you and Ace and Artie were down in the ring,
Getting my ass handed to me.
getting your ass handed to you, I took the chance to see if I couldn't figure out why they noticed you. Because you know what, we are a team, and you know what does affect you will affect the rest of us. But when I started walking over, that's when the Wanderer appeared, and he told me those two were dangerous, to not watch their eyes, but look at their faces. And that was pretty great advice, because as I walked up, there's something wriggling under the skin of one of them.
Ugh, like a worm?
Yeah, something like that.
Ugh.
I don't know what that was about.
It's under their skin.
Yeah, it made my skin crawl a little bit, but anyway. So, that's something. Don't know if that's relevant.
That is something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more secrets here than I thought.
Agreed.
Some are best unknown to keep your life safe.
I don't think any of our lives are safe.
No.
They could be a lot less safe, trust me.
Also
I think
true.
you're underestimating some.
That almost sounded like a threat.
No,
It's not a threat from me. It is a threat that if you knew something, it would be worse for you. That would put a target on you.
Well, I'm smart enough not to ask questions.
Bingo.
You promise this is not going to affect me?
Yeah.
If something comes up, I will let you know. But as of right now, your life is safer not knowing more.
I'll take
I'm
your word
cool
for
with
it.
that, but I gotta say, if there's ever a point where our lives are in danger, you better fucking spill the beans.
Yeah, you'll get the beans.
Cool. Fuck it. I've got secrets, you've got secrets, who cares?
I'll take that.
Okay. Fine by me.
Alright.
So we've got whatever the fuck is up with Umbra, a ghost demon thing so far, and a time traveler wanderer.
It was kind of helpful to me. Maybe he's benevolent.
Yeah,
We can only hope.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust anyone to be
I mean,
benevolent.
meeting younger Benji didn't turn out so bad.
Yeah, people can seem nice when they want something from you. Or
That's
want
also
to
true.
use you for something.
Believe it or not, I already knew that, but thank you.
Very cool.
As a group understanding of we all have secrets is sort of established. You all, I feel like it's only natural after that everyone heads off and sort of does their own
Their
thing
little tasks.
silently.
Mhm.
Everyone's a little bit emotionally taxed from that.
I'm going up to the
Um,
crow's nest.
Fair enough. I want to say, eventually, Lila, as you go to bed that night, could you give me I'm gonna say an insight with advantage. I'll make it. I know you have some like weird abilities. This is a very important insight roll.
Okay, I will do Whispers of the Dead.
Okay. As I just want to let you know, like, this is a very important one.
Okay, that will give me a dirty 20? Yes, dirty 20.
You sit in bed thinking about what you saw last night. And unannounced, sitting in bed next to you, the Wanderer
Good.
simply says, think about why you are who you are in the first place, and then disappears. And in your head, you've always had this ability to speak with the undead. Mav and Charlotte being the only ever like physical ghosts that you could see pretty much at all times. But you've always had a connection with the dead. You've always been able to, like, in situations, talk to recently deceased people or like ghosts who are haunting certain areas. Like, you've always had that connection with the afterlife. And I think the thought hits you of like, this thing canceled out my power. It fizzled Mav and Charlotte out of existence. Didn't do anything to anybody else, it only did something to you. It spoke to you, it said kneel, and you almost did it. And then it said reborn in your ears, something that only you could hear, a thing that only you could see. I'm sure the thought has crossed Lila's mind of, why am I the way that I am? Like, why am I able to see ghosts when others around me can't? Like, you've never met anyone like you. This thing was able to control you and your power very much. And I think with you had, what was you said dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
I think something that I'm only going to give you because you got a 20. Very much like the ability of a patron to control the powers of a warlock. And so in your head, you're like, how the fuck am I the way that I am? I think earlier you were like, I think this might be a group thing. I think sitting in bed with the help of that one sort of insightful comment from the Wanderer, this might not be a group thing. This might be a you thing.
Oh no.
You fucked.
You, on a dirty 20, come to the conclusion that what you saw was probably your own fucked up version of a patron.
I didn't think you were a warlock, but alright.
Neither did I.
Woo! Surprise multi-class!
I don't think you are a warlock.
No, but like a fucked up version. That's
It's fine.
fucking
Patron
sick.
L.
Patron.
Lila's haunted. What? Cock's gun. Lila's haunted.
Yeah, and fork in kitchen. Okay.
But like maliciously now.
Okay, fork found in kitchen.
You all travel back to Wessynd. Not Wessynd. You all travel back to Onyx.
Shit, we got turned around.
You got turned around.
Oh, fuck.
Let's
Guys,
go.
I probably
Roll
got
down
like
on me.
people
Let's
out
not
from my
flip left
head
side
at
down.
Wessynd.
You're fine.
Yeah, you make your way back to Onyx, landing on the platform. You see Xynos there, just ready to like unload your ship as you touch down. I missed y'all. You've been gone for a couple of weeks.
Oh man, I
Nice,
do have no idea.
Bye.
How you doing?
Anyway, you got shit on board I can unload?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
shit.
Sounds good. I'll get to it. Calls a couple of his boys over to start like unloading.
Xynos and
shit.
the boys.
Those are the boys. They start.
My favorite band.
They sing "Grease Lightning" from.
Yes.
I feel like they all gotta start snapping.
From Grease.
Lila watches it every single time they do this number.
Yeah, so you do get your passive earnings of 275, which we'll add to the money you earn later.
Yeah, assume we just like put in all that at the end.
Yeah. And yeah, I think, do you do anything at Skyrider headquarters, or do you head
I
straight?
think, yeah, do we just want to
We
go
should just
right
cash
to
in right away.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, by the time you get to Benji's, it is getting, like dark out. It is, sun's going down.
Did anyone sending stone that we were on our way?
I see one of you
guess,
probably.
He knows the
probably.
appointment time.
Uh,
We're on time. We're not
I
behind schedule.
sending stone him OMW.
you sending Soden some modern hip slang.
Yeah, she's hip with the kids.
Is he though?
And
He's
I know
young.
she is. Lila.
Benji isn't that old, guys. We established
He's
this.
fucking ancient.
by the time you get to his apartment, he opens the door, is in the same apron as before,
and is just like, short notice. I do got some baked potatoes in the oven. I didn't get as much as like a chance to make anything special, but like got some baked potatoes in there.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on in. You see, he already has the table set. A bottle of. See, for the who were the two people that noticed the alcohols before? You two noticed what looks like an old bottle of like pixie liqueur, and
Jaw
it's, like,
literally drops.
already open on the table, like glasses set out and pre-poured. Dinner's gonna be out in like 10 minutes. Got some drinks out for you. Got some like
You're
old,
my
old
favorite
pixie
client.
liqueur.
No, scratch that. He's my favorite boss ever. That, hand me a drink.
He hands it to you. Usually he's got a drink in his hand as well. I mean,
Is
I
it
don't get a
good?
chance to celebrate very
nice?
much, and it's sad to drink entire bottles of ancient alcohol by yourself. So
At a
it's
time.
sad,
gotta
it's very
celebrate
sad
while
when I grow
people are
up.
here, right?
Might as well.
Downs it in one gulp.
It's honestly pretty good.
So
I
I
feel
was
like
like savoring it, taking a little
pixie
sip, like,
wine, not pixie wine, pixie liqueur. I'll say if you want to give me a history check.
Yeah.
I love learning about
Liqueur.
fantasy liquors.
Fantasy alcohol.
She's being able to read
11.
it.
I got you.
Ah, this is good.
That's
I like
that's
it.
a 15.
15.
The history of
Okay.
it, I like it.
You know that like pixie alcohols and like pixie brewing, there's a lot of magic that goes into it in the sense where like something can be brewed and then stay good for a very long time. So the wine they had last time was like very obviously old and a little bit overaged. This tastes just like it was made yesterday. Like it really good. I'm assuming you've got the stuff. Oh, thank you. Opens it up. Like counts out his crystals in there. You see there's like 7 in there. Perfect. Everything looks in order. He sets that on one of his work desks. I won't fuck around and gives you your payment. So we got
So,
1,500 gold.
plus the 275.
275.
Plus
1775.
275 because we brought stuff there and back.
Oh, I think you got
that's what
paid
I-
for that, and then
Oh, we
already
did?
already got like
Oh, okay.
distributed out to
I
everybody.
can't remember if we did that or not.
Oh, okay.
You can do it. Math.
355 per person.
Is that with the...
I was gonna say we should
275.
put some towards the boat.
Yeah.
Should we put the 275 in the boat?
We should
We
probably
could
put
do
more than
more,
that.
but
I feel like at this point,
you
I'm
think
really
it-
looking towards...
Man,
$2
Artie's got
grand.
monthly payments,
Yeah.
bro.
I guess that is your 2 grand.
we got ganked, so we can use the 2 grand. But yeah, we can break it up like that. Do you guys wanna?
Oh, or if you want to.
Well, wait. Are you saying you want to split the earnings evenly and then spend the 2 grand on the boat?
No, I wasn't gonna put the whole 2 grand on the boat.
I was just gonna say.
I was thinking. We can talk about what we would spend on the ship at another time if you want
Right.
to leave other stuff right now.
I feel like after this scene, we are going into downtime, so
Okay.
we can't really do whenever.
We'll do it after.
Do it after this like dinner scene.
Because I'm just gonna pitch something and then people can
Cool.
do whatever they want.
All right, so you get that split up. You all get a good chunk of change there.
Is it 355?
355 each,
Oh god, math.
and yeah, takes about like 20 more minutes, but eventually the baked potatoes are out. He's got like a baked potato bar of some like cheese and sour cream and onions and shit, bacon bits.
Like minutes.
Like boots.
All the fixins for a good baked potato. And then once again, you're like sat down at the table. Dig in. Yeah.
You're my favorite client. I said that already.
Thank you.
It's
Y'all
gotta
are
be
fun.
repeated.
Y'all are weird, but also fun.
I'll take that.
Anyway, how'd it go? Any troubles? Any complications?
Gideon's pretty fun.
Little
Gideon?
too
Oh,
much
yeah.
fun?
I want
See,
to.
I
I
see
ache
some of y'all
everywhere.
are a little bit beat up.
Yeah, I didn't make friends.
I made friends.
I made friends.
I got my ass handed to me, but it was worth it.
Yeah, we stepped into his fight pit if you've ever watched any of that.
Ooh, I've heard of it. Haven't seen it.
Some of us have done better than others, but you know.
Who won?
Who's counting?
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah.
Although
He
Artie,
Yes, though.
He made me lose my damn bet.
yeah, Artie did do really well though.
I knocked a bitch out.
The
Yeah.
bitch was her ex.
Well, we don't have to go airing my dirty
Okay.
laundry everywhere. I told you
I
that
mean-
in confidence.
You said it at a bar.
Yeah.
Overall, I
That's
guess-
not confidence.
I guess overall sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I guess obviously y'all are competent people, so
Why'd you stutter?
You know why.
yeah, y'all are competent people. I'm sure. I'm honestly, as far as I have been told, and as far as I am in research, I'm reaching like the end of the road for my work. But I should have like another run or two for y'all of heading back. Same pay as before, 1,500. But I feel like every couple of weeks or so I need a new shipment. But I'm getting close. So y'all can do my like last couple of runs here that I would need if that's something that would interest y'all.
Sure.
Sort of like a running
Okay.
contract.
Pays more than just soybeans. So.
Yeah.
Hey, that's true. Good chunk of change, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know.
do
I'll
some
go cook that.
friends. Yeah.
Especially if you're keeping to be homemaking
Tell you
amazing
what.
meals every time.
Every time that you head out and come back from a run with me, I'll make dinner and share a bottle of something cool.
Head out
We
and
can
come
do.
back?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can do. We
my
can let's
favorite
make it
client.
like a tradition kind of thing. And
My
he
favorite
grabs
client.
he grabs his glass and is just like toast to a newfound friendship, right?
New friends.
New
And
friends.
clinks with all of y'all down some pixie liqueur.
Liqueur.
Liqueurs?
Huh?
Oh.
Liqueur, I hardly know.
Liqueur.
Oh, God.
Hardly liqueur noir.
Yeah.
Liqueur. Oh, you just gotta say it like someone with really strong southern accents. Liquor. I hardly know her.
Liqueur her. I hardly liqueur her.
What the fuck?
Now you just went indie with it.
That's fine.
Yeah, so y'all have like this dinner. Is there any, I guess, conversations that you wanted to have with Benji, since you don't really get to interact with
The
him too much?
conversation,
I would bring up alchemical stuff. But
Yeah.
that's for my own.
I'd probably do
thing.
it towards
I
the
don't
end.
even know that I'd have that much to talk about with it.
I mean, you can like.
You have something that
No,
seems
it would be
Yeah, go for
more towards the end of dinner, like just
Okay.
between Lila and Benji, I think.
Okay. Yeah, y'all are eating. And you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, I've been working on, or I've been trying to think of this whole new thing that's oh, this is hard to explain. The main thing I'm looking to look into is like alchemical mixtures and such.
I mean, that's my shit, man.
Oh, it's like your specialty. I thought you were like a crystal guy.
I thought you were Crystal Guy.
Crystals currently, but yeah, alchemical, like anything artificer. Took a lot of classes on it. I feel like I can answer any questions or anything you have.
Yeah, I mean, if it wouldn't be too much, I would be looking to try to learn some of that if I could pick your brain or
I mean, hey,
get some teachings. I know you're real busy with all this stuff, but
I would say, like, obviously I'm not a professor or like teacher in any sense. I also don't have the most free time, but
if
like,
you know a guy too, that works.
I mean, I know some people I could point in the direction of, or I could meet with you like once, maybe twice a week if you want to like learn some stuff, do like some hour long sessions, learn like the basics and everything.
That would be great. I'm very interested in it.
Yeah, for sure. You just talking about like potion making, or like what kind of alchemical stuff you thinking of?
Potion. I've been hearing people talk about what the thing is it called? It like starts on fire when it touches air, some kind of thing.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I think that gets into a little bit of like advanced stuff. We can try and get to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, couple of weeks. I'm gonna do some like one-on-one sessions. I'm gonna do that.
That'd be great if you had time. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I need a break from doing different tests and runs on crystals every day, all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it would be a nice break. It'd be a nice break from stuff.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so they all like go through the rest of dinner as people are cleaning up. If you wanted to have like a private word
Yeah,
with Benji.
he's the only academic man I know. I approach him.
None of us are.
I'm like, hey, I know this may not be your specialty, but you've been to probably a lot of school and know people
Yeah.
and books and things. Do you know of any books, titles, or anything about communing with the dead or beings that control the dead or patrons?
I'm gonna make a history check with disadvantage because this isn't like his
Yeah.
wheelhouse at all.
But if you know something from somebody or know somebody or a good section of the library,
I don't think I do. No, I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help. That is not my wheelhouse, and I guess there wasn't really any overlap with anyone who would be into sort of that like supernatural stuff. I know. What's the god of the dead?
there's
What's
a
his
couple.
name?
There's Kalmor, there's Merkel, there's
I was thinking of
Virgil.
Kalmor. So I think he is just
Kalmor, my
like
guy.
I know. I think he is just like. I mean, I know like Kalmor as just like a god, but I don't know any like
There's-
death.
there's a couple different gods, but I'll look into it myself. Thank you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Sorry, I couldn't be more help.
Just whatever.
Anyone else that wanted to like talk to Benji at any point?
Sadamus is going to do another really awkward attempt at making friends with people.
Okay.
There's no
Please
possible way. Please tell me I don't have unintentional history with this guy. God. Okay.
You killed my dad.
You killed my dad. That was the guy you killed. No.
You blew my girlfriend's back out.
On a completely unrelated note, slightly, I decided for the first time my character is open to romance.
Oh shit. So you did blow that girl's back out.
Oh no, Sadamus is complete fucking virgin.
Bird!
Virgin.
No, but I'm just saying, because I normally play characters that aren't romanceable. Sadamus deserves it. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
They deserve it. They give off the poor little male vibes. Anyways.
That's a poor little alien.
Back on topic. No, but
Here and then
so maybe when people are just kind of like, I don't know, like doing their own thing after dinner, we're cleaning up a little bit. Sadamus is gonna pull their classic move of I'm gonna go linger by the wall in your general area and wait for you to. They don't know how to make friends.
Who are you doing this to?
Benji.
Hi.
I feel like Benji's just washing dishes in the kitchen.
This
and
is just like Artie.
Oh my god, Artie's gonna see this!
And you just like walk in the kitchen and lean against a wall and don't say anything.
They're not even looking at Benji too, they're just like looking at a different wall.
Hey, Sadamus, how's it going?
It's going good. Oh my god. Do you want help with the dishes?
Yeah, sure, I can wash if you dry.
Yeah, I'll try.
Cool.
This hurts me.
Sadamus physically hurts me.
Bro, they don't have friends. They don't know what they're doing. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so Sadamus is gonna start drying dishes.
So you've got an interesting group.
Yeah,
You could say that.
I kind of want to talk with Katya about that a little bit, but we managed everything so far together, so it can't be too bad, right?
I mean, yeah, y'all seem like a bit of a unit. I feel like I can tell there's kind of an air of not like distrust and just kind of like you've all got your own shit going on. You know?
Yeah, it's a bit of an open secret. We all got our own stuff, but it's like we all know there's other stuff, and as long as that our personal stuff doesn't affect everyone else and make it their stuff, we don't gotta say shit.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So, alchemical guy, right?
Yeah.
You know a lot. I mean, what do you do besides alchemy?
I haven't really had time for hobbies recently. I'm a bit of a painter, but I haven't gotten to paint in years.
He's a bit of a painter, guys.
Lord.
No, alright, painting. That's cool. I mean, I don't really have hobbies either. So, I'm kind of digging for hobbies of my own. Painting, that's a good one. I don't know. Do you like games of any sort? I don't know.
So there's this role-playing game.
Oh my god.
It's called
So
Dragons
Taxes.
and Dungeons.
Oh.
It's called Taxes.
Trying to come up with another thing with our world.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I mean, I like, I'm a bit of a gambler. Not just
It's
actually
called
gambling
credit cards and
money.
capitalism.
I mean, like, just playing the gambling games.
My man loves odds are.
Yeah, but like, again, I don't really have a lot of like, A, friends, B, free time to do said things.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you know something though.
Yeah.
Gambling, huh? What's your favorite gambling game?
Horse racing.
I love riding horses.
What did Tim say something? Did Tim say something?
That's so funny.
That's accurate.
I love
Wonderful memes.
But cause I can't call
Horse
it
racing.
Texas Hold'em cause there's no Texas. I love Onyx Hold'em.
There you
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I
Onyx
should have known
number
this,
one.
but I've never learned how to play. Never ever.
I mean, he checks his fucking wrist sundial. I mean, we can like play some games today. I don't know what y'all are up to. What are you doing?
I mean,
But-
nothing besides going back to HQ. Like, I'm not doing much for a little bit. This sounds
Okay.
great.
Yeah, no, I could teach. I don't know. You can play with like peanuts or something.
Yeah. Peanuts is safe. Let's do peanuts.
Okay. I guess y'all head out to like the open area where everyone's kind of just like cleaning up. I don't know. We were talking about it. If y'all are interested, we could play some like poker, some Onyx Hold'em, sort of.
Onyx Hold'em.
Yeah.
What are the stakes?
Peanuts.
Yeah, alright.
Onyx is canonically fantasy Texas.
Everything's bigger in Onyx.
If you have
With
nightshade,
like shirts and skins.
Benji, if you have nightshade, that might interest our dear.
Strip poker.
Well, I wasn't going for that, but I'm always down. I was just saying Dear Ace likes poison.
It's delicious for every drink. I don't know why you guys don't understand this.
So we can
'Cause
play
we'll
for
die.
peanuts and poison, because I can always use
Peanuts and poison.
an extra thing of poison in my back
I mean,
pocket.
I've probably got some poison
What do
lying
you have
around
in your
here.
back pocket?
Ooh, what kinds?
And your fucking
Pulls out like
Damn.
goes into the back room, pulls out like
Pulls
fucking
out arsenic.
nightshade and like arsenic and just like chemicals and parts of potion making that are in fact poisonous.
You can just like cast prestidigitation to make something taste like anything. Like you can make your water taste like poison all the time.
It's not the same thing.
It actually is.
It is the same thing.
It's actually
But
potentially better.
I can
I
tell.
don't
It's
have
not as fun.
prestidigitation.
If anyone were
Sir.
to insight Sodomus right now, you would get the sense that they are basically mentally just like fist bumping, like, yes! Potential friendship!
Let's do. Everybody does one straight performance to see who wins.
Performance. I feel like we should just get some cards and see who
Ooh,
wins the
little
game.
baby
of
spider.
Texas
Now he's
Hold'em.
Do
dead.
an actual game of Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea how to play this.
Oh my god.
I was being dead honest about that.
That's a
Performance?
Rolls a 10.
16.
Artie as well.
11.
Artie
I'm
rolls
just
a-
learning, it's fine.
14.
Artie rolls a dirty 20.
So you
Is
got
that-
16?
What was that?
You got 16?
Oh, I did get your 16.
Stop rubbing your nipple.
So did anyone get
He
over
likes to do
21?
it.
No, it's
You-
just me.
21. Alright, yeah. Y'all go like back and forth. You see like Artie's doing good for a while. What did y'all get over here?
Yeah, 14.
14.
11.
Feel like Umbra's
You're on a
doing good
house and
for a
home.
while. But
We'll play with
eventually,
peanuts, it's fine.
at the
House
end
and home.
of game night, it is in fact Ace that holds all of the peanuts.
Can I write a sleight of hand for just a vial of poison?
Wait, for
just some poison we threw on the table.
oh yeah,
And like
you're
a
just
peanut.
stealing some poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Roll sleight of hand.
Let's see who
Versus
knows.
everybody's passive perception. Let's
Passive
see what
perception?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
What's everyone's passive? Okay, that's gonna be a 26.
It's
Oh,
not
never
bad.
mind.
I
No
don't
one
know.
notices.
I get some nightshade and a peanut.
You get some nightshade and a peanut.
That'll come in handy later. I'm gonna write that in my
That's
inventory.
that's
Nightshade
mystery,
and a peanut.
mystery
And a
mouse
peanut.
tool for later.
This is a surprise tool that'll help us later.
All right.
Ah, there it is.
Oh,
I should get to bed. But
Put one peanut. Hold on.
oh, y'all are fun. All the other crews that I've worked with have been very boring and like
Uppity.
job oriented. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Let me know if you're up for another game. I'm
Yeah,
down
no,
to
for
learn
sure.
more.
that's the Shardy 2's guarantee. You'll have a good time.
Oh
You
my
didn't-
god!
Our
Forgot that was
slogan!
y'all's
Guys,
shit
we gotta
name.
paint it on the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to have a
A good
good time.
Yeah.
Write
No.
that down. Xynos gets
Yeah.
on that right away.
Dear God. I love how Ace is just like, no!
All my plans falling apart around me. Eventually, my dad will be like, "Oh, so like, what's going on over there? Like, what ship do you have?" And I'll have to be like, "Shardy 2." I was outvoted.
So we are entering a period of downtime. This downtime is going to be 3 weeks.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank God!
Alright, so a lot of injuries are wiped off. Ace, your 2-week injury is gone. Artie's injury is gone. Umbra's injury is gone.
My secondary
Sodavis.
3-week injury is also gone then.
Sodavis, both of your injuries are down to 1 week, and then Ace, you have that like minus D4 on. 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's 3
Yeah,
weeks. So like,
Okay,
my
never mind. That
period
does,
should
that
be
does
gone.
take all of them off.
Like,
Okay.
during the
Injured.
period when we're doing shit, I'm still affected.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
by the end of it.
So I guess in our like cut scenes. So I guess don't erase them quite yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
In our cut scenes, those of like 3 weeks, we'll have those for any cut scenes. I'd say let's do money for the since we have a little bit of time here. Let's do money for the 3 weeks. And then I have one sort of scene that I want to end on here.
Okay.
So. Over these 3 weeks, well, first of all, let's decide how many weeks are y'all going to be on jobs, and how many weeks are you spending at home?
Like a week or okay, well, because you guys are hurt, so I feel like
if we went on any jobs, it'd just be the one.
To be fair, though, most of the jobs that we're talking about are
Yeah.
the simple go back.
because
and
maybe a
forth.
whole week of the simple go back and forth,
Yeah.
and it could be like the last week. Because
Yeah,
then
when
you
we're
guys
almost
have
recovered.
2 weeks to recover.
2
So
weeks
2
recovery,
weeks
last
off,
week
then
running
1
simple
week
jobs.
of jobs.
Yeah, that really makes the most sense as far
Yeah.
as our injuries go.
I will
Because I
say,
only have 1 injury then.
during these 3 weeks, Benji does offer you like another run to get more crystals from Gideon. And that would be fully like we don't have to roleplay that at all. It's
Okay.
literally just like a pickup job where you go and get crystals.
I would
Yeah.
stay on the
can't-
ship.
For sure.
I would not.
I can't
join the Fight
tantalize
Club.
Gideon anymore. Oh my god, with my mysterious aura.
Oh,
Well,
we get
you
money.
absolutely can when you do like your downtime scenes. Essentially,
Yes.
yeah.
I can
if
just
you,
go there alone.
Yeah, let's
yeah, if you
I'm cool
accept
with
that.
us doing a Benji job.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just stay on the ship.
So next session, when we do like downtime scenes, if you want to do stuff in Wessynd or like talk to Gideon, you can like include that in your scenes as you are spending some time there. So math wise, let's do some math here. You get another 1,500 for doing it on the Benji job, plus 275 on your trip there, plus 275 on your trip back. So that 1 week after like 2 weeks off, y'all earn 2,050 gold divided by 5 is 410 for each person.
Do we want to take some of that off before we divide it?
I mean, there's still 2,000 that went into the ship.
Who said all of it's
No.
going into this shit?
Okay.
I suppose my question is then, what does Umbra do?
With his
Okay.
2,000 nerds.
My pitch
Yeah.
for money that we put towards the ship.
Alright, I gotta stand for this.
I guess, what's Umbra doing his 2,000?
With the 2,000,
Yes.
I think 1,250.
Yeah.
Just in general.
You're putting into the ship?
Yeah, we'll just put it from that.
Aw, that's so nice of you.
Is the balloon upgrade
Okay.
and the upgraded lounge area
What do those
for
do?
1,250.
It's your money, so I
That's
see
true.
it.
I just
see
want to see it.
So upgraded lounge?
So upgraded lounge, get +10 for our readiness. That's good.
And you upgraded
We
what
no
else?
longer can get the
Balloon.
worst outcome.
Yeah, so essentially, you skip that worst outcome.
What was the
Thanks,
first
God.
outcome?
The worst outcome is that one of the passengers that you have on the ship is like a double agent for someone's dark backstory
'Cause
that
we all
tries
got
to
it.
like crash your ship into the never end.
Oh!
So that was like essentially it was going to start with someone blowing up your ship and then you have to like deal with it. So you skipped that from happening.
Thank
with
God.
with the +10 readiness.
You know, I was just thinking about that passengers and whether or not they could be suspicious as fuck.
I think they can still be a little suspicious.
Yeah.
You can be a little
yeah.
suspicious,
But maybe not
but
blow us up.
the blow up the ship suspicious, it won't happen anymore.
Thank
And you
God.
said balloon upgrade.
That's,
trips take 2 days less to complete. Perfect.
I'm cool with that.
Cause I don't know how that fully ends up in how play goes. But
Essentially, if y'all want, because the trip to Wessynd takes 2 days, or it takes 3 days, so we cut down to 1 day there and 1 day back. Fucking zooming.
We're so fucking fast.
So essentially, you could make 2 trips during that week.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you
Make
want to
extra
do
money that
like
week if you
an additional
dump
trip
money
there and
first.
trip back as like passive income, you could add that to
Yeah.
might as well,
what you
since
do.
we got time during the week.
So then you're keeping the rest of the money, I assume?
I am gonna keep the
Yeah.
other 750.
So then the rest,
Umbra earned
we
it.
That's
get,
for Daddy.
we got how many?
410.
410?
410, and then I'll do another.
I think I would still push to put some of the other stuff into a ship fund, but
You could do the 550 gold from there and back again. You could put that into the ship.
I'm cool with that.
True.
are
I'm
people
cool
chill
with
with
that.
that?
Sure.
So you're after
So-
using all the money and spending it, you have 200 in there already.
So 750?
Yeah, so you have 750
50
in the ship fund right now.
Okay, and then how much did we get from the second Benji job per person?
I think that's what
That
we
was,
split
That's
into.
what-
that was
That's
the
what it was.
410.
That was the
The
410
410,
split
okay.
up. Yep.
Everybody.
Shitty dog.
So yeah, you have 550, which is enough to get one of the like lower or like the cheaper upgrades. Unless you want to like save up for something a little bit more expensive.
My question, just a
I
quick
mean,
question: if we
ship
get 2
armor.
more crewmates,
Yeah, what
Yes.
did
are
it
those
do?
people that we are like then paying every single mission, and so we would split everything 7 ways?
Ooh.
Or is
you
that,
would
like-
not be no? Essentially, that is more of a like you have 2 people that care about the ship and are constantly going to be on the ship, which kind of cuts down on my ability as a DM to do evil espionage against you.
Oh, so we're
on your
hindering
ship.
you.
Yeah, so basically,
I wouldn't dream of that.
two additional crew members. It's just sort of like a hindrance for the evil things that I can do to your ship while you're not there.
Yeah.
Sort of like extra.
And if we
protection.
get jumped, we have more guys on us.
Yeah, so yeah, if like
Okay.
you get jumped by pirates and they board your ship, that's
Oh my
just
God,
2
two-
extra people that could be able to
2
like fight
friends.
with you. 2 friends.
Okay.
Maybe
Which if you
NPCs
want,
we
we
can talk
could
to?
like create some NPCs, or they could just be numbers. Be up to you.
I feel like they could be like really like like background NPCs, but we could
Yeah.
have some fun.
I
We could
think
have
NPCs could be fun.
Creamy Joe
Oh, God.
Oh my god, we gotta come up with ship
and
names.
Slimy Jane.
No, Joe and Slimy Jane.
No.
Those are the 2 guys I want.
I'm really fucking tempted.
Is that the
but-
upgrade we're going? There is a couple other.
I
Like,
think we should discuss that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
let's
little
let's
bit.
discuss that
So
one.
we
We
have
can decide next time.
750, which There are a couple 800 ones that we could
Yeah,
put
we
a little
could.
money towards, but like
I'm
There's
willing
also
to wait.
there's some good.
Yeah, we can
just,
wait.
Because I feel like those big upgrades are gonna be worth the wait.
It could be worth the rate to get some of the bigger ones too.
Yeah. Like I'm not opposed to cutting down on Cole's ability to fuck with us. However.
Yeah.
And also +1 to AC.
Yeah, that'll put us at 13, which like
It's my
from us
current
getting
AC.
launched at.
We could save to
Maybe
just have
that's
1,000 to just have +2 to ship AC then.
Yeah.
That's true. I say let's save it for now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll say that.
we'll discuss it in the chat.
All right.
So the places that we can talk to people are at our house, in our group, and in Wessynd.
Yes, pretty much
correct?
full range of all NPCs you've met before.
Okay.
So I guess last scene to sort of
Yeah.
end us off here. Within the first week, I want to find some suspenseful music or something. So this is something that happens within the first week. Sorry. No, that was the fucking clock sound.
Yeah, you have me fucking scared.
The Culver's.
We need to just get you a soundboard.
The Culver's.
The clock sounds like
Whenever we
5
say the
seconds.
Culver's, I always just think of like the stupid fucking TikTok audio that's like the cheese tax, the
cheese
cheese
tax.
tax.
You gotta make a cheese tax. That's the DM beer. That's the cheese tax.
You Ace.
No.
You come home during the first week back. As you enter the home, your father pulls you by the collar of your shirt as soon as you enter the door. Like a servant has explained that you are like coming inside and slams you against a wall. You can see your grandmother and your par are like in the background staring wide-eyed at this. And your father looks down at you. Did you fucking kill them? The Kent family. Did you kill them?
I didn't touch the Kent family.
They mispaid you for a job.
That
You're telling me that you had nothing to do with that.
They must pay me for a job because I'm an idiot and I couldn't be sneaky enough to get the information I wanted. That was my fuck up. I earned that mispayment.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what your fucking friends are up to. The Kents, the mom, the dad, their daughter, they're dead.
They're dead?
I don't think you understand. If you weren't part of that, that's fine. That is a political fucking shitstorm. And he fully storms off. And I think we will go to Lila, who
Oh my fucking god.
during this week, maybe on the same day, at the same time, walks into Kane's office, and he is leaning back in his chair. And where we'll pick up next time, because I feel like we'll start with these two scenes next time.
God.
He looks at you with a smile. Luceros, I got him fucking dead to rights. And then we
What?
will.
Can you repeat what you said?
I got him fucking dead to rights. And we will
Lucero.
end there for this week.
Just type an F in the chat for me. Type an F in the chat for me.
You heard
down.
T, Timmy. You heard T. F in the chat.
I was wondering when that was gonna come up. I thought you were about to just get yelled at for
knowing.
Can someone remind me who the
Oh,
Kents? Oh, the
that
Kent
was
family's
the-
like,
the girl we saved.
that was the
dead
family of the girl. They're all
Kate,
dead
what the
now.
fuck?
So the girl that we saved
He's a little
is
bit
dead.
silly, goofy. He.
We should have left her on the boat. She would have been safer.
She would have been dead
I
in
mean-
2 days, but better than a
You
week.
can
I
eat a
guess.
lot of gold before you die.
You can eat a lot of gold.
God.
Bluetooth device.
Oh yeah, we can end the chat.
L.
All right, thank you.
Thanks,
What?
Tim.
What?
Thanks, chat. Hope you